Broadcast of Cedar Park Baseball on the Vype Network. I'm the V of the T, Brad Cohn, bringing you the play-by-play. I am so very happy that joining me this season is my Cedar Park football broadcast partner for 13 seasons, the Willard of Oz, class of 11 lifetime Timberwolf, Josh Willard.
It feels good to be set up back at home, Brad. I mean, we get under the lights. Like Brad Cohn always says, if you're at the ballpark, there's never a bad day at the ballpark.
That's true. Les Clary, our quality assurance monitor tonight, making sure everything's clicking just right. This is an historic broadcast. It is our 398th, so it's not the number that's historic, not quite yet. Number 14 will be a week from tonight when we host Hayes in the district game. What's historic tonight is this.
Oh, perfect. And bam.
That's our first broadcast tonight, the multiple camera lineup. This view comes from a new camera placed at the upper near corner of the Timberwolves dugout, and as you can see, we can get a view of first and second and short, and so when batted balls bounce along in the infield or when shots are hit to left, we'll snap to this view, and we can see a lot of that action better.
Yeah, it already does look a little bit more crisp, and we're going to see a lot more of the infield action. Be able to catch some of those fly balls that we were missing out at the Bay Bash tournament out in Corpus, out in left field. I think it'll add a lot to each broadcast.
As mentioned, this is our 388th broadcast of Cedar Park Baseball in our 19th season, having started back in 08. For those of you like me who get obsessed with these kinds of numbers, the team's all-time record is 495 and 364, so the program's 500th win coming up soon. Tonight is game number 858 overall since beginning play in the year 2000, so we've broadcast 45% of all Cedar Park baseball games ever played, almost half. The team's record in games we've broadcast is 261 and 137. That's a 657 winning percentage. The program's overall record since we began broadcasting in 08 is 360 and 237. That's a winning percentage of 603. So I'll have to point out that the team has done better in games we've broadcast than in games we haven't.
You got to bring us along.
In the latter, they are actually under 500, 99 and 100.
Oh.
Overall, we brought you 81 non-district games like this one tonight. Through the years, we've broadcast 240 district games and 76 playoff games, and we absolutely love doing this for you.
And you know, we're going to have to break that down one day on the broadcast. I need to know your top 10 of those mini broadcasts that you've gotten to do.
Ooh. This year, the Timberwolves have started out 6-7. With wins coming over Lubbock Cooper, Odessa Permian, Hearst Bell, Anderson, Corpus Christi King, and Vandergrift. They've fallen to Midland, Flower Mound, San Antonio Brando United just this morning 5-4. Hitting and defense have been superb. Pitching is an issue. The losses to Harlingen and Stony Point came after having 6-0 and 4-0 leads. The loss to Stevens came when an umpire verifiably, through our camera lens, blew a call at home on the last play of the game. Hold those leads and get that call, and this team's 9-4.
Yeah, I think this team's ability to use the
9-4.
Yeah, I think this team's ability to use the bats, get guys on base early, is definitely a strong suit. Definitely going to have to work into the bullpen, see what younger guys can step up and rise to the occasion and claim that spot.
Hutto Hippos 3-7 overall coming into today. They played Austin High earlier and won 11-1, so they are 4-7. They're also down south in the Corpus tournament where they went 2-2.
Getting the guys on the new camera angle running out.
They tied a team we lost to, Brenham, 8-8. We spent a few years in the mid to late teens in the same district with Hutto, and in that time, we never lost to them, going 8-0. Unfortunately, the first year after that, we faced them in the first round of the playoffs and got swept in 2 games. It was the first year since 2005 that we didn't win a single playoff game. This is a good hitting team, and the Timberwolves will have their work cut out for them. Their shortstop, Carson Fields, already committed to A&M.
The catcher, number 2, Joe Garcia.
All right, we're about to do the national anthem, so we're going to step aside for that.
13, Tanner Richardson. And Darcy. Cedar Park Timberwolves are coached by head coach Ben Huffman and assistant coach Jaime Perez. Fans, at this time, we ask that you please rise and remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem.
All right. I like the national anthem any way they can give it to us, but I always like a band playing it best of all.
Yeah, we need the ensemble.
We need the ensemble here in the
Gotta
States.
have
That
the
would be good.
ensemble.
All right, here's the starting lineups and hitting orders. First for the Hutto Hippos. They are visitors. They'll bat first. You can see our team warming up in the field. They'll lead off with shortstop Carson Fields, the A&M commit. Batting second in left field, Jeriel Zayas Rosario. Batting third at second base, Dari Esparza. Batting cleanup, first baseman Oliver Medina. Batting fifth, the catcher Van Meyer. Batting sixth at third base, Jaden Salas. Batting seventh, designated hitter Kellen Littles. Batting eighth in right field, Justin Gonzalez. And ninth, the center fielder Adam Romero on the mound for the Hippos tonight. Number 12, Landon Sadler. For Cedar Park, we'll give you their hitting order when they come to play at the bottom of the inning here. Let's talk about the pitcher. It's Ian Darcy. You can see him out there warming up, a lefty. Had some good innings and some troubles in Corpus. We're looking to get him some more work and hone the skills. Joe Garcia catching him behind the plate. Defense behind him in the infield, across from left to right, from third to first, is Dom Naylor, Owen Mansfield, Parker Green, and Evan Daly. Across the outfield, left to right, is Brandon Washburn, Cooper Camacho.
Excited to see what Darcy does on the mound.
Yeah.
I mean, he had a little bit of a struggle out in court. He threw some really good stuff and gave us a fighting chance in that game. So a lot of experience for him in these, non-district tournaments.
That's what they're for. That's why I hope that the 80% chance of rain all day tomorrow doesn't come true. I don't want to lose 2 games worth of at-bats and fielding chances and innings pitched for our guys who are getting into district Tuesday night. If you've watched our broadcast for a number of years, there's another different thing, and that is the camera looking at home. That's us sitting right at the bottom of the screen. There I am waving. There's Josh waving. It's behind us in the press box. Trying to get a little higher, maybe a little farther back and more view, but we found out that fence to the right of the screen, right bottom of the screen, does block a little bit of view up the line. But now that we've got 2 cameras, we can switch to this view and give you that on first base plays.
Merle.
So we're about ready to get going here. We'll see what time we start.
The shortstop, number 3.
It's 6:59, so we're just on time. Here's the shortstop for the Hippos. Chris Field steps in to face the left. Defense pretty much playing field straight away, infield and outfield for a righty. Inside with that one, maybe low as well, 1 and 2. One-two pitch from Ian Darcy to Carson Fields. Ooh, a bender. Catches him looking at strike 3. A prestigious strikeout for Darcy. So here's left fielder batting in the 2-hole, Jeriel Zayas Rosario. Not a big crowd here tonight. for being a Friday night. You know, it's not district games, not a tournament championship game, not a playoff game. So I kind of understand that. Swing foul tip, strike one to Zayas Rosario. And a lot of you are watching our telecast at home with our new dual camera setup. Fastball high and out, 1-1. That's the technical work of Vype Programming Director Merle Bertrand, who is here with us tonight to help monitor progress in this new technology. New for us, anyway. This one's two-hopper to shortstop. Mansfield down on it, throws it high. And he'll go to second on the error. There's the throw down, and that gets through into left, too. Been bragging on how good the defense is here. So Zayas Rosario lives on an E6 and advances to second.
Well, it wasn't, the best way to debut the other angle, but we got it.
Yeah. I'm so busy calling it, I can't look over and see how you're jumping from shot to shot. And we can't leave out Suna, our technical support.
Can't leave out
the
Suna.
work that she does and did, especially today, getting everything set up. Had to reprogram one of our devices. That one misses outside. 1-0 to Derry Esparza.
I think Suna is encouraging me to get my daughter into coding.
Dakota the Coder?
Yeah, we need to get her into coding early.
1-0 to Esparza. One out, man on second. Inside with that fastball. 2-0. Oliver Medina, the first baseman, on deck. Then their catcher, Van Meyer. They gave us those burgers again today before game. Oh, my God, those are good. They really know what they're doing. There's a throw to, it's pretty close. But they got back in time, did Zayas Rosario. That's our first throw to a base.
Beautiful night here for some baseball.
Man, it is. I brought a sweater in case it got a little too breezy, but it's really nice. I'll give you the weather report here in just a second. Inside with that fastball, and it goes to 3-0 to Esparza.
He's just missing that spot. 3 straight pitches.
Weather tonight, or right now, 73 degrees. It'll get down to 71 by game's end, so not dropping much. Precipitation, 30% chance. Wind at 9. It says from the southeast. I guess that's true, but the flag out there is almost dead still. Really not any wind right now. This pitch is a called strike. – 3-1 to Derry Esparza. Look at second by the lefty Darcy. Decent lead. Pitches inside. Walks him. So one out, first and second for the cleanup hitter, first baseman Oliver Medina. Hits from the left-hand side.
Got to make a heads-up play here.
Sure like a two-hopper to short for an inning-ending base-cleaning double play. Darcy, a long look at second. 2 of them. Kicking the throw. Curveball just misses outside.
Thought he was going to chase that one.
I did too. Thought the ump was going to call that one.
We're not in Corpus anymore.
Boy, did we have an adventure with the blue-suited lads down there. A lot of time between pitches by Darcy. A high hopper at third is going to come down foul. In Dom Espinosa's glove. Dom Espinosa. Wow, there's a name from the past. Dom Naylor.
Dom Naylor.
See how long I've been broadcasting Cedar Park sports.
Dominic Espinosa, great center for Cedar Park. Graduating class of 2010, went on to play at UT.
4-year starter. He's got the record for most games started by a Texas Longhorn. And he's our guy.
We got a few of those.
1-1 to Oliver Medina. Swing and a miss.
Good pitch.
1-2. That actually was not It's a run to third, and they
Tried to get him
overthrow that.
going.
It's going to come home. Runner from second's going to make it to third because the ball's way in the foul left field territory. Down 1-0 now. 2 errors in the inning. I was bragging about how good the Deepens defense was. I guess I should have shut up. Still a 1-2 count to Oliver Medina. The double play to end the inning now is off. Unless maybe he lines it to Dom Naylor at third. I'm going to take another bite of my burger.
Why don't you take a bite of your burger?
It's just too dang good to let it lay there.
Big shout out to Chris Cuevas. Been manning the grill all day. Quick visit over. One and two at the plate. Runner on third.
Pitch from Naylor.
From Darcy.
From Darcy. I'm getting all the names wrong.
And I knew I probably threw you for a loop. My oldest brother is here. And sometimes you call me Zach.
I know. I haven't in a long time.
It has been a while.
Many years ago, it would be 4 or 5 times a season. That's the first sign you're getting old is when the names get confused. Swing and a miss. Got him. 2 strikeouts in the inning, but also 2 errors and a 1-0 deficit.
I think that speaks to a lot of Darcy's growth already just this season, just staying composed after that error.
Yeah.
Run coming around, taking care of that batter at the plate. That's huge. Takes that tag-up situation out.
5-hole hitters. The catcher, Van Meyer. With 2 outs now. Man on third. Hutto up 1-0 here in the top of the first. Ooh,
good
almost
catch.
hits him.
Great job behind the plate, not letting that get by him.
Good stop by Garcia.
Garcia, this is a new catcher then for us that we've seen. Or no, he played.
He was like every other game in
That's
Corpus.
right.
Washburn would catch one, he'd catch one.
That's right.
Chopper, shortstop. Owen, over to Evan, and he can't scoop it. Well, we got another error. That's 3 in the inning. Run scores 2-0. I'm going to call that an E3 because I think Evan Daly would say I should have had that.
I concur. But we got it on the camera.
Number 5,
Yeah. 6 hitters, third baseman Jaden Salas. Now 2 outs, 1 on at first, and his team with a 2-0 lead here in the top of the first. Our first 2-camera broadcast. Now, we won't be able to do this on the road. It'll only be in games here at Matt Ariano Park. Fouled, right side, chasing it, but it's going to go out of play. 0-1 to Jordan Salas. One thing they've done also here at the ballpark, Booster Club's paid for, is the area between the foul pole and where the outfield fence hits the longitudinal fence down the foul line. On both sides and left, they put a nice decoration for Matt Ariano Park. Picture of Matt in his jersey and number. This one's outside, 1-1. And for Jay Sevier, picture of the back of his jersey and number on the right field side.
Both of those people, big parts of this program and the character that has been, set in stone for almost 2 decades now.
Yeah, big part of the spirit of Cedar Park baseball. And a little high with that fastball. So far, I haven't had a single complaint with the balls and strikes calls of this guy. I hope that continues. My rolling table or chair keeps wanting to back up on me. Wrap a wet wash rag around one of these left front legs. Inside low with that fastball, 3-1. Well, a walk isn't a disaster, but I'd rather not. Sirens, looks like an ambulance going down Anderson Mill Road. This one's lifted to right center. Tanner Richardson over towards right center rather, and catches it, dies in his glove. And the inning is over on the F9 play. But Hutto Hippos send 6 to the plate. There's a couple of strikeouts, a walk, 3 errors, uncharacteristic of this defense. It really is a good one. And Cedar Park will come to the plate in the bottom of the first in just a minute, trailing 2-0. We'll take a short break. We'll be right back.
Got a lot of great sponsors a part of this 2026 Cedar Park baseball team, and Prosperity Roofing and Exteriors is Austin's authority in high-performance roof replacement. We are an Austin-based exterior restoration specialist with over 15 years of experience. We provide residential roof replacement, standing seam metal roofing, and storm damage repair across Central Texas. From helping homeowners navigate the complex insurance claim process to orchestrating full property restorations, including gutter, solar, and siding, we're a true one-stop shop for Austin homeowners. We stay at the forefront of roofing innovation to ensure you receive the best products and the most reliable service in Central Texas. Our Prosperity Roofing and Exteriors roofing team is quick on the ladder, sharp with repairs, and always raising roof on quality.
Welcome back. Brad Cohn, Josh Willard here, bringing you Cedar Park's 4th game of the LISD tournament. 2 yesterday, 2 today. This is the 2nd today. They'll have 1 tomorrow, too. I'm going to come up here and watch as a fan. I don't get to do that very often. I have to do that with a season opener against Lubbock Cooper. A lot of fun, just wandering the stands, pressing the flesh, chatting with people. We'll go to the bottom of the first now. Cedar Park leading off with center fielder Cooper Camacho, then left fielder Brandon Washburn, then the shortstop Owen Mansfield. Batting 4th will be third baseman Dominic Naylor. Batting 5th, first baseman Evan Daly. Batting 6th, DH Matt Galindo. Batting 7th, second baseman Parker Green. Batting 8th behind the plate Joe Garcia. Batting 9th, right fielder Tanner Richardson. So if you're keeping your scorecards at home, and I know a lot of you do, once again, it's Camacho, Washburn, Mansfield, Naylor, Daly, Galindo, and Green, Garcia, and Richardson. 3 errors in 3 weeks. Made it in 1 inning. First pitch, a little bender that stays a little too far inside. From Landon Sadler, 1-0 to Cooper Camacho. Both teams starting lefties tonight. That one low and away with a fastball. 2-0. Cedar Park, a good hitting team. Team batting average over 300.
Oh.
2-0 to Cooper Camacho. Fastball stays low on the outside edge. 3-0. Josh is going to give you, unless this is taking your time, we're going to try. It's taking his time right now because he didn't hear me. We're going to try to have Josh give you innings 3 and 4 in play-by-play. There's a fastball for a called strike 1. 3-1 the count. Called strike 2. Now full count to Cooper Camacho, who started out 3-0. And he's on base. Full count walk to lead off for Cedar Park. Here's Brandon Washburn. Left fielder tonight, also our other catcher. Plays both positions rather well.
Folks at home do want to apologize. The scoreboard shows Stevens. It should be Hutto. We're getting that worked out.
That's why we do these kind of practice kind of broadcasts at home. Bunted back to the mound, fielded by the pitcher. Underhands low, but the first baseman makes a good scoop. Sacrifice bunt successful. Moves Camacho to second. 1 out now for Owen Mansfield, the shortstop, batting in the 3-hole.
Did a good job moving him over into scoring position.
Thought he was going to get lucky with a bad toss to first by the pitcher, but no. Here's Owen. Hit the ball very well yesterday in the first 2 games of this tournament. One a win over Vandegrift and the other a loss to Stony Point. in which we had a 4-0 lead. Couldn't hold on to it. Here's the pitch. Fastball swung and missed.
Damn it. Oh, sorry. Hot mic. Well, no, she's trying to do it now.
0-1 to Mansfield. Powerful swing there. And I got to mention him a lot of times this year. I love those deep Kelly green shoes. There's a balk called. So Camacho trots to third. And somebody in the dugout's doing the old emu peacock noises. Long-term tradition here. There's a.
You might be from Cedar Park if.
Yeah. Swing and a miss on that curveball. Well pitched.
I got it. Thank you, Suna.
0-2.
Scoreboard updated.
All right. Thanks, Suna. Suna of the Vencats.
Sooner rather than later.
If she was from Tulsa, she could be Oklahoma Suna. Here's the 0-2 to Mansfield. Swung on and driven, lifted foul out of play. It's going to land in the stands of the softball stadium. Still 0-2. Landon Sandler on the mound for the Hutto Hippos. Curveball stays too high. 1-2.
Man, that dropped in there at the last second. Still a little bit too high.
Dom Naylor patiently waiting on deck. Evan Daly in the hole.
Shout out to Les Clary.
Hey, Les. QA tonight. Fastball's high. 2-2.
Always making sure we're staying right.
Defense behind Hippo pitcher Landon Sadler in the infield. Third to first, Jordan Salas. Carson Fields, Dave Esparza, Oliver Medina. Lots of noise in the CP dugout. This one is lifted. Second baseman should camp under it in the infield. He does, makes the catch. Camacho stays put at third as he should. So 2 down, runner third for Dom Naylor. Cleanup hitter.
Now batting number 23, Dominic Naylor.
Has a towering home run already in this series, or in the tournament.
Yeah, just you're right. With the way the weather comes into Austin, it doesn't make sense that we're getting wind straight into the face. Usually should be coming out of the northeast.
And the wind's
or
blowing
northwest.
like it's blowing across us.
Right.
Third to first. But we're getting wind right in the face like it's blowing in from the pitcher's mouth. That's weird. First pitch to Dom Naylor. Weather's always kind of weird out here. I don't know why.
Another balk.
Another balk, and he's in to score. I think coach and umpire need to tell him what he's doing. I don't know if it's not coming set or what. I would say good alert base running by Camacho. It's usually true out of him, but in this case it's base trotting. 2-1 the score.
I mean, we gave up some cheap runs with a couple errors.
Oh, yeah. Unearned errors. We didn't give up a hit.
I guess
Gave up 2 runs. 3 errors.
Water finds its level.
Yeah. There goes the peacock noises. There's an exotic bird ranch behind the scoreboard and the light tower in left field, and every once in a while you can hear them out there. And that's what's being paid homage to. Kick and the throw.
Oh.
Catches the outside edge. 0-1 to Dom Naylor.
Sneaking that one in there.
I think Dom thought that was going to stay high and just dove right into the right altitude at the very end. 0-1. Ooh, man, that was a better pitch than the last one. I guess he's thinking that's low. That's the first one I've kind of disagreed with him on. Thought that one should have been a strike. 1-1 to Dom Naylor. Evan Daly on deck. Mac Galindo, the DH, after him. Mac hit one out against Vandy. High and outside with that one, 2-1.
Got us a little battle here at the plate.
Remember down in Corpus, we'd always have to wait for a minute before we make our call of the pitch to see what kind of nutty call the umpire is going to give. This guy's doing it great. Did a great job. Here's a 2-1 to Dom Naylor. Lots of chatter from the dugout. Look at that bender. Came right down over the plate.
Good looking
I think
pitch.
Dom, like the last one that was called a strike, I think he thought it was going to stay high. It dove for the hitting area. 2-2 now.
Got to protect the plate.
2 outs, 1 run in. We're down 2-1 here in the bottom of the first. Pitch to Naylor. Low, hits the dirt, the faux dirt. Full count now to Naylor. Evan Daly wants to come to the plate. I could say Evan wants to come to the plate daily.
There you go.
It's probably true.
It rolls off the tongue.
Rolls off the tongue. More peacock noises. Full count pitch. 2 outs, nobody on to Dominic Naylor. Way outside, ball 4. Second walk given up by Landon Sattler. No hits surrendered by him either. Evan Daly comes to the plate in the 5-hole. Playing first base tonight. Cedar Park wearing their kind of off-white uniforms. It looked like somebody washed them all with a yellow penalty flag.
I like the way they look.
I like them. You just have to acknowledge that they're not really white. They almost look dirty. First pitch to Daly. Not much of a lead at first by Naylor with the left-handed pitcher staring at him. The pitch. Fastball swung on, lifted foul right side. So, Josh, I don't know how things are going technically for you. Will you be able to do the 3rd and 4th inning?
We're going to let me see how.
Sure.
We're going to be a game time decision on that one.
Okay.
I think it should be good enough, but.
First or second pitch.
Oh.
Outside and high for ball 1. There's the second one I've disagreed with him on. Oh, 0-2 the call officially. Low with that fastball, now 1-2. Matt Galindo waits on deck, and then the second baseman Parker Green after him. Be nice to get Galindo to the plate. Hot hitter in this tournament. Had a home run earlier, or yesterday I should say. Hudson Cuevas not playing tonight. High and outside, called it a strike a minute ago. 2-2. Two outs, 1 runner on. That's Dom Naylor at first. He's the tying run here in the bottom of the first inning. Almost said second. Wind and delivery high. He's thrown a lot of benders. A lot of curve balls. They're curving down, but they're starting from too high up, and they stay high.
A lot of these pitch counts are starting to drive up.
Yeah, full count there. Our guy, Ian Darcy, 24 pitches in the first, 13 strikes, 11 balls. Since it's a jinx to mention it directly, I'll just say that he has given up less than 1 hit. On the other hand, Landon Sattler has a no-hitter.
Oh.
Steps out for a second. Comes a full count, 2-out pitch. Yeah, they're going to try to keep Naylor close to the bag over there at first.
Able to pick that up on the camera. It's always fun to see now.
Yeah.
A little bit closer to the action.
With a full count and 2 outs, Naylor should be off with the pitch here. That's why they threw at him. Don't want him to get too big a lead. And there he goes. His movement got Naylor leaning back to first initially, however, so Landon Sadler doing a good job keeping him near the bag there. That one's fouled away. Still full count to Evan Daly. Matt Galindo on deck, Parker Green in the hole, and then Joe Garcia and Tanner Richardson if we get something going here. The pitch. Driven to right field. Back he goes. Is he going to get to it? Yes, he is. It's a nice play out there by Justin Gonzalez. Well hit, and the wind was taking it towards the foul line. He tracked it down anyway, so we're through one complete. There was 1 run, no hits, no errors, 1 man left aboard. Cedar Park trails 2-1 at the end of 1 complete.
Austin National Financial Services helps simplify the seemingly complex nature of financial planning. We offer individualized financial planning and wealth management services, and we help individuals, entrepreneurs, and trusts gain clarity in planning their future and keeping their finances in check. Our team works together to provide financial planning, investment, recommendations, and portfolio management services. At Austin National Financial Services, our clients are treated like family. And you'll feel the same way when you meet our committed team of close-knit professionals who deliver the financial advisory you deserve. Shout out to Austin National Financial Services, 2026 Cedar Park Baseball sponsor. If you would like to be a sponsor, get your business some love on the air, make sure you get with Chris Cuevas, Booster Club president. Done a good job of getting some really good sponsors on board for this season.
He has. We've got a lot of sponsors to read through. All right, looking at the pitch counts in 1 complete inning of play. Our man Ian Darcy, 24 pitches, 13 strikes, 11 balls, 2 strikeouts, a walk, giving up 2 runs. There were 3 errors, actually, that gave up the runs. And their man, Landon Sadler, 26 pitches, 13 strikes, 13 balls, a couple of balks, giving up a run, has 2 walks. So go to the top of the second. Hutto is at 7, 8, 9 in the order, leading off the DH Kellen Littles, their second baseman. On the ground to second base. On it, over to Daly for the out. Parker Green to Daly on the 4-3 play, 1 down.
Merle Bertrand just
signing off and walking out.
So now we can let our hair down.
Break open that ice chest.
No, man. Shout out to Merle for taking time. I know he's got so many things going on this weekend with basketball still going.
Yes.
Baseball tournaments all over.
He's the V of the VV, voice of the Vandergrift Vipers, so he does their games, and they're in this tournament as well. He broadcasts, from their point of view, the win that Cedar Park had over them in the first game of the tournament. Justin Gonzalez, their second batter with 1 out, nobody on, takes ball 1 from Ian Darcy. Gonzalez is the right fielder. That's strike 1.
Made him chase one outside.
Place looks good at night, doesn't it, with this new turf?
It does. We can call those timber trees in the outfield, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aren't they all? Swing and a miss, 1-2. I think they're mostly live oak. They've been that same, they're slow-growing oaks. It's been the same height since the school was built. Ooh, just a little low, but on the inside edge, 2-2. Yeah, I have only had 2 complaints, and we're in the second inning. It's not a complaint, just a disagreement. Haven't been blatantly bad. This one's fouled, right side. First baseman Daly makes the grab. 2 down.
Just outside of our frame. But a nice snag in foul territory.
Not far enough to the right for us to bring you that with the new camera. We can't move that camera. We got to set it in place, and you know its positioning is kind of framed in for the game.
Well, Merle got me thinking about a third camera on third baseline.
Well, we'll take it, of course.
Yeah. Now that would be awesome.
Center fielder Adam Romero, 9-hitter. Good pitch, 0-1. Well, you know, if we could do it, I don't know if it's possible. I know Concordia does it. It'd be best to have a camera in center field so you get that view like you get on Major League broadcasts. Chopped foul, third base side. 0-2, one strike away from a quick 1-2-3 inning. He's only thrown 8 pitches, 6 of them have been strikes. Oh, yeah, got him looking. 3 pitches for the strikeout there. That's his third of the game. He's been through the batting order and struck out a third of them. Still allowed less than 1 hit. No runs, no hits, no errors, no men left aboard in the top of the second. We'll come back with the bottom of the second. Timberwolves trying to cut into that 2-1 lead in just a moment.
This is probably one of my favorite sponsors and one I'm going to need to look out for. UPAC We Plan offers a collaborative, engaging team of professional travel advisors who seek to handle every detail, even the ones you don't realize you need, so that you can create unforgettable memories with your family. Every travel advisor on their team has earned the designation of a signature travel expert. They are continuously growing in their expertise and in their relationships with travel partners to provide clients with exceptional service. That's UPAC We Plan. On the web, check them out, upacweplan.com, or call 512-895-2920.
So, Josh, what is your favorite baseball memory?
Ooh, I mean,
it could even be going to some Major League game or something.
Definitely this Atlanta-Baltimore Orioles series. My grandparents took me and my 2 brothers. We drove from Winston-Salem, North Carolina, down to Atlanta and spent the weekend out at the ballpark, but we also got a chance to tour the Coca-Cola factory, the CNN.
Get any free Cokes?
Got some free Coke.
Yeah.
I actually had my dreams of being a weatherman absolutely dashed. Took us tour of CNN, did the green screen, and I was wearing blue, so my head was floating, and it's not a good.
People have said that about you.
Had those dreams dashed. But I mean, I think going to the ballpark with the grandparents, my 2 older brothers, that's one that I'll never forget.
My daughter Taylor, who was in your class one time when she was probably 11 or 12, said she'd like to be a weather reader. I don't want to do meteorology. Just tell me what it is, and I'll read it out.
I'm a big camera guy.
Here's Matt Galindo leading off the bottom of the second. Pops one in the air. Foul. Catcher chasing it. You heard the dang. It landed in the student section off to our right. 0-1 to Mac.
That used to be called the Evil Empire.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
Back when the Britt Robert Shaw days.
That's where the Evil Empire sat.
Yeah.
We got to restart that.
Oh, man. There was no student section like it.
0-1 to Mac. Parker Green's on deck. Joe Garcia in the hole here. These 3 will all bat in the bottom of the second. Trailing 2-1 to Hutto. Oh, way over his head. 1-1. Catcher should have stood up for that one.
What was your pitch count in the first inning for Hutto?
First for Hutto, 26, 13 strikes, 13 balls.
Okay.
We've generally not seen great pitching by either side in the games we've broadcast this season. That's all of them, all 5 of them in Corpus. Swing and a miss. 1-2 to Galindo. And by good games, I mean not giving up a lot of runs, putting people on base for free, giving up a lot of hits, having an even or worse strike-to-ball ratio. You're always looking for 2-1. And through district play, most years, that's kind of what you get out of pitching staffs. Back towards Josh. Net got in the way of him getting a souvenir. Still 1-2. Probably saw him raise his hand up for it there on first camera.
I was ready. I was ready for it.
1-2 pitch, swing and a miss, and Mac is down. He kind of went fishing for one that was diving low. First strikeout of the game for Landon Sadler.
Now batting number 22.
1 down for the second baseman, Parker Green. Had a lot of playing time last year. One of so many very experienced veterans that have come back to this Timberwolf baseball roster. Fastball, guess a little low. I wouldn't have complained if he'd call that a strike. 1-0 to Green, though. I'll take that instead. We want to hear from you. We haven't heard from anybody yet this year. On the ground between short and third into left field. And that's 1 out single for Parker Green. First hit of the game for either side.
Right through the gap, nice little base knock, get somebody on. And that again, that's something that was kind of a story out in Corpus Christi. When you see your guys succeed, it just kind of
it gets contagious.
It gets contagious.
Here's the catcher, Joe Garcia, with 1 out, 1 on. Parker Green at first. Josh, give him your handles. We need somebody to give us a message or two. We haven't heard from anybody.
Yeah, get at me at Twitter at WillardDeVos, or shoot me an email, WillardDeVos3@outlook.com. Would love to know where you're tuning in from. And if you're tuning in for the broadcast crew, go ahead and say that. That's totally fine. We appreciate the flowers.
Pitch is low, 1-0 to Joe Garcia. And on the Josh Willard3@gmail.com is the 3, the numeral 3, or I?
It's the number 3.
Okay.
We're American.
We're Merkin. There goes the runner. Got a good jump. Throw downs to be way late. He'd already slid, stood up, and was adjusting his hat. By the time I got there, Parker Green with a great jump. (2-0). Meanwhile, the count to Garcia. Tying run is in scoring position with less than 2 outs. Probably triggers some offensive machinations from Ben Huffman. So Garcia stepped out, took some signals from him at third. There's a fake throw to second because neither of the middle infielders were moving to the bag. If he threw it, it was in left center field.
Doesn't he know we're okay with that?
We're okay with that.
We're totally fine with that.
Here's the pitch. Fastball, a little bit inside, maybe a little bit low. 3-0 to Joe Garcia. I appreciate umpires who make pitchers throw strikes.
Yeah.
I don't like umpires with these wandering strike zones that go way, they usually don't go low, but they'll go way high or way in or way out. There's a good pitch. Oh, I would have called that a strike. I'm going to have to disagree with him on that one. So 4-pitch walk for Joe Garcia. I'm telling you, I've disagreed with him 3 times, and 2 of them went in our favor. Tanner Richardson, 9-hole hitter. With 1 out, Parker Green at second, Joe Garcia at first. Let's see if there's any play on to send him around. We got a couple of good hitters coming up after Tanner. Camacho, Washburn, Mansfield, Naylor. Bunting them around wouldn't be out of the question. It's 1 out. And he's doing it. Pulls the bat back. Didn't like the pitch. Didn't either. 1-0 to Tanner Richardson. Let's talk with his dad, Brian, who I've known for years. Just the other day, it was earlier today, out at Vandergrift when I watched the Stony Point and Cedar Park game, at least 3 innings of it. And he was saying Tanner has always been a pretty good bunter, so they can use him to bunt. They're doing that right now. But not this time.
Runner goes.
Runner's going. No throw. 2 stolen bases. Garcia to second. Parker Green to third. Pitch was called a strike. 1-1 to Tanner Richardson. Brian sitting about 10 or 12 feet to my right. He's the live game changer updater for the team.
That was my buddy at Brewster's.
Yeah, he sat right to your left at Brewster's. Oh, no. He ran right into it.
Good stop behind the plate.
Well, it was a suicide squeeze bunt, and it was missed. And so the ball was hanging around the plate, and he had no choice but to keep going. Too far to come back. So a 2U is the outplay on Parker Green. Garcia does go to third. Now there's 2 outs. And they haven't have not put a count up for that last pitch.
Yeah, I still have it at 1-1-2. It was a
I
ball.
thought it was a ball. Yeah, they just haven't updated it up there. There we go. Joe Garcia. They're running for Joe, as they usually do for the catcher. I didn't catch who it was, so. Pitch. Oh, called strike. I wouldn't have swung at that. It's too high and out for me. A single from Richardson will tie the game with Garcia's runner at third. Here's the 2-2, way too high and out. Full count. If they put them on, it would be runners at the corners for the top of the order. Be careful with this pitch.
Got your winds at 7 miles an hour out of the south-southeast. Feels like it's more than that.
Yeah, look at that flag out there. And it's ball 4. Low, but over the plate. Richardson is aboard with a walk. 4th one in 9 hitters for Landon Sadler. So runners at the corners. Top of the order, Cooper Camacho. He walked, and they balked him to third, and they balked him home. Scored the only run we've got in this 2-1 game. Camacho and Galindo, the only left-handed hitters in the order tonight, at the 1 and 6 spots. Pitch, he backs out of the box. Interesting, it was a pretty decent hittable pitch. They called it a ball, 1-0.
I think he called time.
Did he give it to him?
I don't think,
There's no
I
count
wouldn't have.
listed. No count listed. That's the thing to do as a pitcher, though, is you don't want to stop. That'll hurt you. Line drive foul, right side. Well hit, but well foul. So they're still saying 0-1 up there. So he may have given him the time. He's not correcting it with a finger call. Let's get Cooper Camacho aboard. And this one is driven deep to right center, but the right fielder is on it. Makes the catch, and both innings have ended with hard shots that made the right fielder move, but he caught them both. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 2 men left aboard. We're through 2 complete, trailing Hutto 2-1.
Escape. Austin National Financial Services.
Oh, I think we're going to go with the same ad read as we've got going on up there. A Crate Escape, from nailing grinding to full-service grooming, A Crate Escape offers the best grooming services in Central Texas. Grooming a dog beautifully isn't about handling a clipper or scissors well. It's about trust. Their groomers take the time to build trust in their clients, and that trust allows the dog to relax on the grooming table and provides the groomer the opportunity to do the best job possible. A Crate Escape in Round Rock on the I-35 frontage road just north of US 79. Go to acrateescape.com or call 512-831-7088.
Pitch counts, let me see. Oh, I haven't done hours from that last thing. Let me do that too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Okay. For our man, Darcy, 33 pitches in 2 innings, 20 strikes, 13 balls. He's struck out 3, walked 1. 2 runs came in on errors, unearned. And then for their man,
Chris,
that's Landon
that looks
Sadler.
much better. To get that out. Oh.
Let's see. He's thrown 43 pitches, 20 strikes, 23 balls. Given up 4 walks, balked twice. Given up a run, has 1 strikeout. Given up 1 hit.
That is what we had to do, though.
So 2-1. Hutto leads as we go to the top of the third. Hutto is at 7, 8, 9, at 1, 2, 3, top of the order. Carson Fields, a shortstop, will lead it off. State champs are playing behind us. Last I looked, they were up 2-0 on Lake Travis. Always fun. Shows bunt, but fouled it out of himself, or fouled it off of himself.
And we're staying on this first base camera right now. I forgot, we elevated that camera behind home plate to get this out of the shot. So they're working on that, and we should be able to have it clean.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. It's a little crooked.
Yeah.
Seems to be leaning to the left a little.
I'm going to go do some of that.
Okay,
you got it?
Sure, yeah. Little stoppage of play here. Umpires are talking about whether that last one, the guy got the bat on it while he was out of the box, which is an out. Yeah, and they decided he's out. So Carson Fields is down with one away. Second hitter is left fielder Jeriel Zayas Rosario. One out, nobody on.
Now batting number 14, Zayas Rosario.
Well, Josh, tell them what you did to help that view there, the camera behind us.
Yeah, we had to go ahead and elevate it on the tripod, and it should reach over this fence that's right next to us. It's a little crooked right now, but we're gonna tinker with it.
And you don't see us on it anymore.
Yeah, you don't. Oh, you see your hands.
Oh, okay.
You can raise the roof.
First pitch is a strike to Jeriel Zayas Rosario. He lived on an E6 and scored a run. One of their unearned runs in the last inning. This one's driven to left center. Over they go chasing it. And neither of them got it. Went through them to the fence. It'll be a triple. Camacho and Washburn, and the throw got him.
Wow.
The throw relayed from the dam. Oh my goodness, what a defensive play out there to get that throw into the infield, and then a quick relay from Mansfield to Naylor at third, which we should say nail him at third.
There we go.
And there's two down, nobody on. They're going to talk about this one, though, too. They had to confer on the last play. The ball looked like it could have been tracked down by either Washburn or Camacho, but right when they got together, they both kind of let up, and it went through them all the way to the wall. So it's a double, and he's thrown out trying to get to third. And that would be, I think it was Galindo, the center fielder Camacho who threw the ball. So that would be an 8-6-5 throw out at third. So 2 outs, nobody on for the three hitter. That's second baseman Darius Sparza. Walked, scored, also on an error last time. Oh, they're saying Dure. Okay. D-A-R-E-Y, I thought it was Dari. 1-0 the count to Dure Esparza. I'm probably going to say that wrong a few times tonight. Dure hits this one to right. Chasing it is Tanner.
Oh! And it's
off his glove in fair territory. Could be another triple.
He didn't get to it.
Couldn't quite get to it. This is a sliding triple. Honest one, too far away to make the throw. So two well-hit balls in a row by their second and third hitters off Ian Darcy. Fortunately, there was nobody on for that triple.
Now batting number 18, Oliver Medina.
Yeah, you just think about that play that they didn't give up on that got past them all the way to the fence. Getting that out at third was crucial.
Yeah, that would have put us down by multiple runs. And we still could be, but there are 2 outs. We get the batter, cleanup hitter, first baseman Oliver Medina.
Looks good.
Misses a little outside. 1-0.
I think for the quality of the broadcast, I'm going to let you take the pilot ship. I just want to make sure we get everything done.
Okay, makes sense.
But if you're on the stream with us, go ahead and do me a favor. It's on YouTube. You can like it. We got 2 likes right now. I'm one of them. Go ahead and like
Put
the
one
stream
down for me.
Okay, yeah, we'll put one down for BC. Go ahead and like the stream for the boys.
2-0 to Oliver Medina. Struck out last time out.
Yo!
This one foul, third base sign, well struck if it was a few inches farther to the right. 2-1 the count. Darcy to the plate. Fastball stays a little low. 3-1. Their catcher Van Meyer is on deck. If Medina reaches, let's not let him reach. Can hear that wind blowing in our boom mics that are attached nearly to our faces. Just outside,
there we
but he
go.
calls it a strike. I'll like that. Full count, 2 outs to Medina.
We got a shout out.
All right.
We got a shout out from Jill Morris, Parker Green's family, all watching from California. Let's go Parker B and Timberwolves.
All right. That one misses low and away, so 2 out walk for Oliver Medina.
Again, if you'd like to be shouted out or shout out one of the players on the team, send me an email, WillardofOz3, WILLARDOFOZ, number 3 at Outlook.com, or shoot me a tweet, Willard of Oz. At Willard of Oz. Would love to give you a shout out. We appreciate you, Jill Morris.
All right, 2 outs, runners the corners for the catcher Van Meyer. Reached on an E3 but was stranded. High and in, 1-0. Well, listen to that gust of wind.
Yeah.
The sun's down. Come on, wind's supposed to kind of die down when the sun goes away. Inside with that fastball, 2-0. Third baseman Jordan Salas is up next. Then their designated hitter, second baseman Kellen Littles. Ooh, a nice one.
Good
Called
pitch.
strike 1. Yeah, sure was.
Oh, it looks really good now.
There we go. Strike 2. 22 now to Van Meyer. Let's end this threat here with a strikeout. How about that? Ian's already got 3 in the first 2 innings.
Hey, here we go, Darcy. Right here, kid.
Gonna get him. Runner going. Oh! He tried to slide from too far away. And they threw the ball into center field and the run scores. We fell for the sucker play. That's the old Little League sucker play, and we fell for it. That slide short was on purpose to get him to make a play on him, so the guy send the guy home. Esparza from third. 3-1 now, and it's our fault. Errors, gave up the first 2, and being susceptible to a Little League play, gave up that one.
Shout out to Brett Ramsberg, watching Brandon Washburn from Kansas.
From Kansas, all right.
Got Kansas on the stream.
What was the name? Brett Ransburg?
Rimsburg. And Jill Morris out in California. We're broadcasting time zones here.
You know, the Washburn family's from Kansas. Talked to them in Corpus. This one's up the middle. One hop. Second baseman gets it. Should have let shortstop get it. Did he get him? And there's another guy coming home. Oh, my goodness, folks. I'm sorry we're broadcasting this game for you. The wrong player fielded it. The shortstop should have gotten that one. He'd have been moving towards the bag and gotten the third out. Since we didn't get the third out, the runner moving from third scores, and we're now down 4-1.
That cues the mound visit from Coach. And that's a call everybody in.
Yeah.
Got to get regrouped. I'll take this time to shout out D-Bat Cedar Park. DBAT Baseball and Softball Academies are a cut above the rest. They're all about baseball, softball, training, and more. And their indoor 32,000 square feet climate control facility lets you work out regardless of the weather. No more excuses. There are 5 pitching machines, 15 rentable cages, and each of their professional instructors can cater to all skill levels and all ages as young as 5 at DBAT Cedar Park. They have a passion for baseball and softball. Go check them out. dbatcedarpark.com or visit them at 12617 Ridgeline Boulevard or call 512-540-3228.
I might go see those guys. I'd like to kind of see that operation.
Well, why don't me and you go out there, film some content, get in the batter's box, see what it's like to see a high 90?
Oh, my.
Come on.
I don't know if my old eyeballs are good enough to stand
Come
in
on.
for a high 90. Unless they can guarantee me it's over the plate and not at my ear.
We need to think of a charity event to do to watch the Willard of Oz get in the batter's box against the Cedar Park pitchers.
Or the dunk tank against Cedar Park pitcher.
Oh, that'd be a great. I'd love a dunk tank.
I've been in a dunk tank before. My water is lousy. Here's third baseman Jalen Salas, flied out to Richardson and right. Up the middle, second baseman grabbed it, steps on the bag for the third out. So let's see, that's a 4U at second for the third out. Fielder's choice for Salas. Well, they score a couple of runs, mostly on nothing. There was a double, there was a triple at least, but there were 2 horrible fielding decisions that allowed a couple of runs to score that really shouldn't. So we now trail 4-1 in the middle of the third. We'll be right back in a moment.
Are you looking for a trusted veterinarian in Round Rock, Texas? At Prestige Wellness, Animal Wellness that is, they treat your pets like family. Locally and family owned and operated and the clinic is led by Dr. Engel, who has 24 years of experience, including 12 of those in emergency care. They provide a full range of services from routine exams to advanced surgeries, all with fair pricing and open communication. Prestige Animal Wellness offers same-day appointments and fast emergency care during business hours. Also proud members of the American Veterinary Medical Association, they adhere to the highest standards of veterinary care, ensuring your pets are in safe and capable hands. Contact them today to schedule your appointment. Go to prestigeanimalwellnesstx.com or call 512-503-0726.
During the next inning break, after this Cedar Park at-bat, we have a special commercial for you. Something that you all have told me in previous years you really enjoy, that I read 3 or 4 times a year. I'm going to read it tonight. Got to find it again.
Good little cliffhanger.
Well, I know I've got it here. I'm going to have to search a little more diligently while we're waiting for this guy to come up. I know I brought it. Washburn's going to lead off.
There we go, Brett Remsburg. Shout out from Kansas. Got your boy to the plate.
Starting to say, and then something happened. Talking to the Washburn family at Brewster's the other night in Corpus between game or after the game. Found out they're from Kansas. I'm a Kansas man myself. First one misses 1-0 to Brandon Washburn on the bottom of the third. Fastball stays high and out, 2-0. They were, I think they said from Minter, Kansas, if I remember right. I was born in Salina, lived for a while in Topeka, which is my dad's hometown, and Rethertaw was my dad's hometown. And then also Topeka before moving on to Texas when I was 13. This one's outside, 3-0. My dad's family are all wheat farmers in the northern Kansas area near the Nebraska border, near Belleville, Public County. Called strike one. 3-1 to Washburn. Looked a little low, but I'm not going to complain about that. I've only complained about 3 calls, and 2 of them they went in our favor, so I won't complain about them, actually. That one's high, ball 4. Leadoff walk. What does that make him, Josh?
That makes him an 88%er.
Indeed it does. We've had one of those in this game, and he scored.
So we're trending in the right direction.
So we're at 100% on the 88%er thing right now. Cooper Camacho was an 88% to lead off the game. He ended up getting to second on a sacrifice bunt. Then they balked him to third and balked him home. Buck, 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 buck.
Need to cue that up in the sound bites.
Yeah. Here's Owen Mansfield. His dad runs a scoreboard behind us. It's a good time doing that. Fastball misses 1-0. Talk with him quite a bit down in Brewster's, too.
I think that's the fun part about these tournaments. You
It really
get an
is.
opportunity to get to know the
Rub
families.
elbows.
Oh, yeah. And it makes it all that much more meaningful calling these games.
A little high, maybe a little out. 2-0 to Mansfield.
That's 6 straight balls.
Dom Naylor in the
Had 1 strike in there.
on-deck circle. Yeah, you're right. Those 6 balls in the last 7 pitches thrown. Long look at second or first. He's off. Throw is high. Runner goes. Throw goes into center field. Nice backup. He can't go any farther.
Man, that wind coming out from outfield, he pushed that ball a little bit.
Man, you saw it curving it. Yeah. So a stolen base for Brandon Washburn, one of the fastest guys on the team.
He had himself a great tournament down in Corpus. He had 2 throwouts from the catcher position. Or I
They
think
were
it was 3.
masterful.
He
Yeah.
had 3 of them.
3 of them.
2 of them in one day.
Meanwhile, the count's 3-0 on the dam. Mansfield steps back in. Tom Naylor on deck. Evan Daly after him. Yeah, keep sending us more messages. We'd like to hear from more of you. All of you. Fastball low. Washburn made a look like he was going to third. Kind of bothered the catcher a little bit. Mansfield with a 4-pitch walk.
It's going to cue a mound visit from Hutto.
Yeah, and it should. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 walks and only 12 batters faced.
Yeah.
He's walked half the batters. How are we losing this game when
Yeah.
he's walked half the batters he's faced? Well, a bunch of errors. We've got 5 errors now.
New pitcher number 23. And that is
All right.
not on our roster.
Of course not. That's kind of the way it goes.
Mauricio.
Danner Mauricio.
Xander with a Z.
Vanner Mauricio.
Xander. Shout out to the
Some Hutto fans are telling us
Hutto
that.
fans, keeping us honest.
Have a Van Well on their roster, number 24, Van Well Meyer.
Are you searching for a high-quality veterinary team dedicated to providing the most comprehensive care for your pets? If so, the professionals at Crystal Falls Emergency Animal Hospital are here for you. They offer a variety of services to ensure that your furry friend is receiving everything they need. If you're experiencing an emergency, please get in touch with their team immediately. Learn how their animal emergency clinic can assist you by exploring their website at eahofcrystalfalls.com. Unexpected veterinary bills can be stressful, and that's why they offer financing options for patients' owners. Reach out today. They're located at 1660 Raider Way in Leander. Go to eahofcrystalfalls.com or call 512-817-0279.
Is joy in your life elusive? Is it difficult to be comfortable and happy? Can nothing ease the pain? Now, a breakthrough. At long last, there's a new approach with my lips are flapping. Once again, it can be springtime in life. Ask your doctor why my lips are flapping. To make things good for you. My lips are flapping. An InGen product.
A wordsmith, an absolute wordsmith.
It's another one out called Smacks a Scam.
Let's go, kid.
We'll do one on it, too. Here's Dom Naylor. First guy to face Vanner Mauricio.
Go, D-Nails.
Fouled it back over our head to the right. 0-1 to Naylor.
Hey, here we go, Dom. Let's
And
go,
Mauricio's
kid.
got that sidearm release, difficult to transition from.
Yeah, when I was a high school player, guys who had any release that was, a certain percentage non-standard, yeah, it distracted the hell out
Yeah.
of me.
Yeah, my dad took me to a racquetball court and made me stand up against the wall to stop throwing sidearm.
Good idea.
That was down in Corpus.
Good idea. Yeah, he's throwing about 930 or so, isn't he?
Yeah.
That one sails outside. 1-1.
Yeah, I was talking with my dad who tuned into some of those games down in Corpus, and I mean, he's dead set. It is all about, no matter what age, it's about pitching.
Well, we're losing 4-1, and half of our batters have been walked. That's what 5 errors will do to you.
Nobody's standing on first.
Still 1-1 as Vanner Mauricio makes a move to second, but Washburn not far enough off. This one also goes through the catcher. Both runners advance. Washburn goes to third. Mansfield to second. 2-1 the count to Dom Naylor.
One big swing of the bat right here. Could be tied up.
Naylor does have home run hitting power, but wind blowing in from left
It's
like
hard.
this, it's just, that's not going to happen.
Maybe push one over to right.
Put me a line drive, over the second baseman's head. That'll score 2. A little inside-out swing and push it. Two on to Naylor. Outside and high for a called strike 2. I have to disagree with that one too. We'll revisit my lips are flapping between innings. Curveball swung in the air, foul right side, going to make it out of play.
That wind pushed it out.
Look at it, yeah. Thank goodness for the wind on a shot like that. So you got any plans the rest of the night? Friday night, big night, big night, big night.
Man, I'm going to go back and get some shut-eye.
Me
It's
too.
been a long week at down at Southern Careers Institute doing some welding, and I had a big day just moving a lot of scrap metal, about 2,000 pounds. Doing it by hand. Yeah, I'm pretty beat. We'll call it a night.
It's a night. High for that one. Full count. No outs. Runners at second and third are Mansfield and Washburn. Full count to Dom Naylor. Evan Daly on deck. Matt Galindo in the hole.
Just interesting situation to be brought in on, especially tournament play. You got pitchers that maybe not seen a lot of the varsity play coming in with 2 on, no outs.
Yeah.
It's a tough situation. That was a good looking
That's a
pitch.
good pitch, but he called it a ball.
Wow.
Wow. Thank you very much. I have to say I disagree with that one, too. A lot of the disagreements are turning out good for us.
Yeah, that looked like a good pitch to me.
So their pitchers have walked the bases loaded.
Now, this is the thing, though. You've gotten 5 errors. You've let 3 runs come across on errors. You got to take advantage. Bases loaded, no outs. These are opportunities to claw your way back into this game.
Here's Evan Daly. 5 of the last 6 batters for Cedar Park have walked, and we're losing 4-1. How does that happen? Curveball line foul, out of play right side. Again well struck, but foul territory.
Ooh, Harvey out there sprinting out there to go get that foul ball. Love that.
Love it. So does his offensive line coach. This is the first baseman Daly, and he flied out to right. First time this one he takes to deep center. This should score at least a run. Makes the catch. Both runners tag and advance 4-2. Washburn scores. Mansfield goes to third. Naylor stays put. Daly with the sacrifice F8 and an RBI.
Now batting, number 11, Galindo.
Matt Galindo to the plate in the 6-hole, DHing tonight, struck out swinging at a 1-2 pitch. First time up to lead off the second. Here he is in the third with 1 out and runners at the corners and a 2-run deficit. Called strike 1.
Yeah, that pitch finished right where his release kind of looks like. I mean, that's a nasty pitch, nasty delivery.
So no hitter for Darcy was broken up in the last inning with the double and the triple and the infield single. Almost hit for the cycle against him in that inning. Unfortunately, a couple of errors allowed the runs that wouldn't have scored even with those hits otherwise. That one missed. This pitcher, Vanner Mauricio, taking a long time between pitches.
Xander with a Z.
Xander, I was thinking it's a V like Victor. Not only do I have old eyes, I have old ears. That one's a called strike. 1-2 to Matt Galindo.
Still the best. Still better than everybody else.
Parker Green on deck. Joe Garcia in the hole for the Timberwolves. Trying to scratch back into this thing. Now down 4-2. Swing and a miss. Galindo's down swinging at a 1-2 pitch for the second time tonight. See, only 2 strikeouts for Hutto pitching. Both of them a really good hitter in Matt Galindo. Here's Parker Green, the second baseman. So Parker's fans in California, turn up the volume. Maximize the screen. Singled, stole a couple of bases, and then tagged out at home. First time up. Inside with a pitch, 1-0. Can't blame him for falling for that Little League play, because I have to admit I did too when he stumbled and slid too early.
Yeah, I was like, oh.
I was thinking, oh, well, that's going to be an easy. I focused on that just like our players did. There's a called strike 1. I think that's better than most people do that by running and then just kind of slowing down and stopping. Called strike 2. Well, we started out great. First 3 players walking with the bases loaded, and we're a strike away from getting absolutely nothing out of it. Ground ball foul, third base side. Still 1-2 to Parker Green. Shouldn't say we got nothing out of it. The lead runner did score at Washburn. I forgot about that.
There's a rip.
And does it land fair? It did. 1 run will score. We might have a tie. They're rounding third. Nope, he's going to put the stop sign up. Probably pretty wise. RBI double to left for Parker Green.
That was a great rip down the line. Pulled it down
Up
the line.
the line.
Up the line.
Yeah, you
Pulled
pull up, you push down.
Pulled up the line beautifully. Still got runners in scoring position.
Mansfield scored. Naylor goes first to third. Still 2 outs. Still 2 runners on. Green at second. Naylor at third for Joe Garcia, the catcher. Walked and scored the first time up. Also stole a base. Look at that bender.
Yeah.
Didn't bend far enough back in, though. 1-0.
A little too high.
What motion on it? What cut? Oh, and make him fish at a pitch that was a foot outside. 1-1. Called strike 2. Tanner Richardson awaits on deck. Need to get Garcia aboard here. The tying run is at third base. That one's high. It's over the plate, but high, 2-2. Tying run at third. Go-ahead run is in scoring position at second. Missed on that one, a full count. No forced run situation here, so the runners won't be going with a pitch, even though it is a full count with 2 outs. Dom Naylor at third. Parker Green at second. He had the RBI double just a moment ago. Grounds at third base. Runner will stay at second. Runner will come home. The throw in time to keep the run from scoring. Nice play from Jordan Salas to Oliver Medina for Hutto. But there are a couple of runs on 3 walks and a hit and a sacrifice fly. Cedar Park closed the margin to 4-3 through 3 complete. Let me score that one down and get back to Melipsa flapping here for a second.
Natalie's Donuts. We thank you for your support.
Now, Melipsa flapping is one of those drugs that, they advertise and they don't ever tell you what it really does. All kinds of nebulosity in the wording. And then they'll spend 20 minutes telling you all the stuff that it does do to you. So Melipsa flapping is not available in stores where actual medicine must pass rigorous tests. Possible side effects include fever, hair loss, toenail fungus, speech impediments, toothache, gout, dandruff, blurred vision, earwax, acne, dandruff, Charlie horse, swollen membranes, weight gain, weight loss, ACL tear, ingrown hair, hip pointer, bone spur, arthritis, diaper rash, kidney stones, multiple personality disorder, chafing, jock itch, yeast infection, appendicitis, postnasal drip, meningitis, lung cancer, sunburn, dementia, schizophrenia, atrial fibrillation, Parkinson's disease, tardive dyskinesia, bunions, bipolar disorder, torn rotary cuff, urethral infection, cataracts, glaucoma, hernia, memory loss, metabolic disorder, emphysema, myocardial infarction, asthma, gastrointestinal disease, gingivitis, sciatica, kidney complications, warts, hangnail, dry skin, cirrhosis of the liver, tennis elbow, diabetes, diarrhea, constipation, irritable bowel syndrome, schizophrenia, eczema, seborrhea, psoriasis, and peanut allergens, often all simultaneously. Do not take Melipsa flapping if you're allergic to Melipsa flapping, or if you value what's left of the rest of your life.
Isn't it sad, though, that every single medication, these are the worst.
They all do that.
The worst
That's why I made that.
Yeah.
Make fun of them all.
Yeah. Cruising right along here as we go now to the top of the 4th, trailing 4-3.
It was fun that day to sit around for about an hour at my desk and just try to think of all the things that can go wrong with you physically and come up with a list that long. I'm thinking, oh, my God, it's a miracle any of us are alive and not in pain.
Yeah. Darcy's still on the mound as we go into the 4th.
So top of the 4th now, and we once again are at 7, 8, 9 in their order. In the odd-numbered innings, 1st and 3rd, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 batted. In the even numbers inning, 2nd and 4th, 7, 8, 9 bat. So here's Kellen Littles, a 7-hitter. He grounded out to Parker Green at second the first time up. Fastball stays high and away, 1-0. Foul, uncatchable into the net right side. 1-1. Kellen Littles. Let me count pitches here for a second. 1, 2, 3. 17 pitches last inning for their staff. 2 guys did that, Landon Sattler and Xander Mauricio. This one's fouled out of play to the right side. 1-2 to Littles.
Again, if you'd like a shout out to one of the team players, coaches, or broadcast crew, send me an email, WillardDeVos, WILLARDOFOZ 3 at Outlook.com.
Swung on and taken to Tanner and right, chasing it towards the foul line, makes the catch easy. 1 down.
Man, the amount of bend that Darcy had on that pitch.
Yeah.
That was a great pitch and just a great job out there breaking it in.
He's thrown, at the moment, he's thrown 54 pitches and 33 of them strikes, 21 balls.
Pretty dang close.
Pretty close. As good as we've seen all year to that 2-to-1 strike to ball ratio. 1 out, nobody on for 8-hitter, right fielder Justin Gonzalez. Grounder to third. Up on it. No, he fouled it off of his toe, I think. So 0-1. Gonzalez fouled out to first baseman on a 2-2 pitch, his only other trip to the plate. When we get back to the plate in the bottom of the inning, the bottom of the fourth, we'll be at 9-1-2 in the order. All good hitters. Coach likes to put a good hitter, and it's Tanner Richardson at the bottom of the order to kind of jumpstart the run through Murderer's Row. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Right down the middle, swing and a miss. Strike 3. Let me make sure I'm counting this right. 1, 2, 3, 4 strikeouts now in the game for Ian Darcy. 9-hole hitter is next. Center fielder Adam Romero struck out swinging at an 0-2 pitch. First trip to the plate to end the second. There's a line drive into right field. A single, a 2-out single for Adam Romero. We'll get to the top of their order.
Now batting number 3, Carson Fields.
Fourth hit of the game for Hutto. Carson Fields, top of the order, the shortstop. Struck out looking, and then he hit a ball out of the batter's box, which is not something you see very often. Same place as a moment ago. Tanner fields it in right and gets it back in. 2 right field singles with 2 outs for the Hutto Hippos.
And they're swinging, at the top of the count. They're not waiting on pitches anymore.
Right.
Now batting number 14.
Those last 2 singles were the first pitch in the count. He's thrown 2 pitches to the last 2 hitters. Here's left fielder Jeriel Zayas Rosario. Lived on an E6 and scored, and then doubled. Was cleaned off, trying to stretch that into a triple. Throw from Camacho to Mansfield to Naylor. To nail him. Inside with that fastball, 1-0. Here's how good the hamburgers are. Mine's been cold for a while, but I don't get to eat it much. Bite every between innings or so, and it's still good.
Perfectly seasoned, perfectly cooked. I'm a big spice guy. They had jalapenos.
Yeah, I saw that. I almost put some on mine. Maybe I'll do that next home game. That's Friday night, folks. If you don't like to go to the road games because you can watch us, Josh will bring you the game. I have to miss it Tuesday night.
Prepare
from
yourselves,
Hayes.
folks.
At least we won't have to deal with 2 cameras. Then I'll be back and we'll have this same 2 camera setup for all the home games. That one's a called strike 1. 1-1 to Zayas Rosario. I think if my parents had given me a dual last name, I would have said thanks but no thanks and just chosen one of them. There's a throw. Nothing doing. Our second throw to a base. They have not thrown to a base yet. Won the count. Jeriel Zayas Rosario. On the ground at third, Naylor fields it across the diamond for out number 3 to Evan Daly. So first 2 quick outs. The last one was an out in between. A couple of singles to right, but they were stranded. No runs, 2 hits, no errors. 2 men left aboard. Still 4-3 as we go to the bottom of the third. Now, that was something new, too. We haven't had video commercials on the baseball broadcast before. I'd kind of forgot about that. Josh just played one. Hope you enjoyed that. So we go now to the bottom of the 4th inning. We're halfway through this 7-inning game. We're at 9-1-2 in the order. Tanner Richardson, and then Cooper Camacho and Brandon Washburn. (4-3) Hutto here. Cedar Park trailed 2-0, made it 2-1. Trailed 4-1, now made it 4-3. Going to dig into it a little more here. Strike 0-1. Now, something I'll have to tell you about that I don't want to, because we talked about this down in Corpus about having this year. We're not going to. Are the stats for the game. Game Changer has made a mistake. Unfortunately, have updated their app and it doesn't work right anymore. And the thing it doesn't allow you to do is get team-level stats all in one place. You can go hunt and peck around for an individual here and there and scroll back and forth and up and down your phone on a little screen in the sunlight. It doesn't even work for this environment. So we're not going to have stats this year, but who cares? Tanner Richardson, told you he's a good hitter. Single right back up the middle.
Way to get things started. Nice little base knocking again, like you're saying.
Yep. Cooper Camacho comes in. It's only the 3rd hit of the game for Cedar Park. 2 of them belong to Parker Green, on his way to becoming our offensive player of the game.
And got listeners from California tuning in.
Yeah.
Shout out Jill Morris.
Camacho walked and got balked from 2nd to 3rd and 3rd to home. Score a first run, then he flied out to right. And it's taking too much time for his taste, and Parker backs out. Cooper backs out. Swings through it, throw down, not in time and off the line, so a stolen base for Tanner Richardson. So, Josh, were you a head-first slide guy or a feet-first slide guy?
I was a kamikaze, so I always thought that going head first was the move. But then I was always coached and taught, if you think you can get an extra step, get that extra step in before committing to the slide.
Yep. Time backed out again. Yeah, I was a head-first slide guy. A coach, when I was about 12 or so, not yet in high school, but in select ball, taught us as a team to go head first, because head first, you're diving forward and actually gaining a little bit of speed before you hit the ground, for one. This one's taken to left. Chasing it as the shortstop, coming up as a left fielder. He makes the catch. Runner goes back to second. J.L. Zayas Rosaria with the play out in left field. And there's one down. And then the other thing, when you slide feet first, you're throwing yourself backward, and that slows you down.
Right. That makes sense.
So it's quicker to the bag when you go head first.
That's just physics.
It's also easier for you to be safe because you have much better control of your hands going around tags and getting the bag that you do of your feet that are also being used as your brakes at the same time.
Right.
So you can get there faster, more chance of being safe if you go head first. It does hurt more.
Takes that pitch outside.
So 1-0 to Washburn. Had a sacrifice bunt, moved some runners around who scored. And then walked, stole a base, and scored. Good night for Brandon as well.
Oh, he called time.
Called time.
Yeah, that
So no
time
pitch
call
there.
gets a little iffy.
Yeah, but I understand why he does it, especially pitchers who take way too long to deliver the pitch.
I felt like that was the Stevens game for us back at Corpus.
When you're standing there all tensed and wound up and ready to explode to the bat, and it just keeps lasting, no, you can only do that for so long. You got to step out.
Yeah,
I think the pitchers who take a lot of time know that and do it on purpose. So 1-1 to Washburn. 1 out, 1 on in scoring position at second with a tying run. Ooh, swing, strike 2 on Washburn. And man, that was a massive swing. Wanted that pitch. You know, most right-handed batters hitting into the wind tonight. I wouldn't try to hit for power tonight. Let's just hit a bunch of singles. Let's win that way. That one's way outside. Oh, wow, Hutto fans seem to want that. It was way outside, 2-2. Part of it is so many people are used to bad umpiring in high school, calling that a strike.
Yeah.
It's not a strike. It's a 1.5 feet outside. They're going to throw it away. Good backup by center, though. No chance to move. So the first throw by them gets thrown away.
Since you've been tracking that 1 out of every 7, so now they're, if by the stats,
they've
they should
already
be good.
paid the piper.
Right.
Yeah. They should have a few before they have to throw another one away. 2-2 still the count to Brandon Washburn. Owen Mansfield on deck. Naylor in the hole. Now he's on deck because there's a strikeout to Washburn, swinging and missing. 2 down now for Owen Mansfield. Popped out to second, walked and scored. Goodness, let's not leave another runner in scoring position. Counting him out there now, it's 5 runners who've gotten to second and not scored in this game.
Yep. Got to find a way to get those guys around for district play.
Got to find a way to not make 5 errors either. This one's lifted foul back into the net. 0-1 to Owen Mansfield. 0-1 to Owen. Owen 1. Yeah, Owen.
Easy for you to say.
0-1 to Owen. See, this is too long for me. I'd have stepped out. And then he fakes a throw to second anyway. Yep, step out, reset.
Do you have a time on the first pitch?
Yeah, it was right on time.
So we're hour 34 in.
Okay. Getting late then. 1-1 now the count to Mansfield. Naylor on deck, Daly in the hole. There it goes. Deep into the night. Left field. Back. And he makes the catch.
Wow.
What a great play out there by Hutto left fielder Giles Zayas Rosario.
Man,
But unfortunately, that ends the inning for us.
man, you don't have that wind pushing it in. That thing's out.
With no wind, that's 20 feet over the fence. As hard as that left the home plate area.
We might have had to start a murder case on a peacock out there.
Yeah, some peacock would have swallowed that ball in a few minutes. So it turns into just an F7. Cedar Park, no runs on 1 hit, no errors, 1 man left aboard. We are through 4 complete, still trailing 4-3. We'll be right back.
Another.
Block number one.
Well, first off, thank you for being here. Jordan Battle sweeps over the defender.
Crosby's second state championship appearance.
Baytown, Texas with a 51st top. How does that sound?
All right, we go to the top of the fifth now, getting really late. Hutto is at 3-4-5 in the order. Pitch counts through fourth inning for Darcy, who appears to be still on the mound. He's throwing well, 62 pitches. Only 22 of them have been called balls, 40 strikes. Pretty near that 2-to-1 ratio.
You take those 5 errors off the board.
He's got a shutout
yeah,
going.
He's throwing a great game.
They will be at 3-4-5 in the order. Second baseman DeRay. Esparza leads off. Then the first baseman Oliver Medina and the catcher Van Meyer. As Hutto will try to expand their 1-run 4-3 lead.
Batting number 7, DeRay Esparza.
DeRay, not a large guy. He sends this one to left, not having to move much. Cedar Park left fielder Brandon Washburn in the glove for the out.
Yeah, didn't have to come off his spot at all.
Well, there's still aggressive hitting. Swung at the first pitch there.
Number 18, Oliver Medina.
Oliver Medina, first baseman, struck out swinging, walked and scored. I believe he's their only left-handed hitter. Swing and a miss there. So still being aggressive, 0-1. '65th pitch of the night from Ian Darcy coming right here. Right down the tube, 0-2. I am so happy to see Darcy throwing so well. The second time we saw him in Corpus, and tonight, after that terrible start in the first game in Corpus, gave up that 6-0 lead.
I think that just speaks to him and his composure.
Yeah, it really does. Fouled, left side.
But I like it. Again, the behind-the-scenes stuff you don't catch on broadcast and just throughout the season. I mean, I got to eat breakfast with Coach Huffman and Coach Jaime, and they called Darcy over during breakfast and just had a one-on-one talk with him. And, I mean, didn't catch much of that conversation.
Yeah, it'd be nice to know. And he strikes him out looking.
But just the amount of, confidence that I feel like coaches are pouring into this youngster. I mean, there were some growing pains for sure, but to go back to him, that speaks to his confidence in Darcy. And he's showcasing it tonight. Got a great strikeout there.
Yeah, that's his 5th of the game. Von Meyer, the catcher in the 5-hole, reached on an E3 and was stranded, had an infield single and was cleaned off a second on a force play. There's a nice bender for a called strike 1. The last 5 batters in a row started out 0-1 to Ian Darcy. Oh, and 2 in this case.
Dropped that out of the bottom of the zone. Had to go down to his knees to swing at that one.
Fouled back in the plate area. Good instinct to hustle, but he didn't need to, Garcia. Now we look at their score sheet here by innings. We committed 3 errors in the first, they scored 2 runs. We committed 2 errors in the third, they scored 2 runs. They've only had 1 batter over the minimum in all the other innings of the game.
Drop third strike.
And down to first to consummate the deal. 2 strikeouts in the inning, another 3 up, 3 down inning for Ian Darcy and the Timberwolves. No runs, no hits, no errors. Middle of the 5th, we still trail by 1, 4-3. We'll be right back.
I guess we're back to the top of the order now with our sponsors, and that's Prosperity Roofing and Exteriors is Austin's authority in high-performance roof replacement. We're an Austin-based exterior restoration specialist with over 15 years of experience. We provide residential roof replacement, standing seam metal roofing, and storm damage repair across Central Texas. From helping homeowners navigate the complex insurance claim process to orchestrating full property restorations, including gutters, solar, and siding, we are a true one-stop shop for Austin homeowners. We stay at the forefront of roofing innovation to ensure you receive the best products and the most reliable service in Central Texas. Our Prosperity Roofing and Exteriors Roofing team is quick on the ladder, sharp with repairs, and always raising the roof on quality.
Caught me with my mouth full of burger.
Been there.
Have we ever said how good these burgers are? I don't even plan a dinner on the night of a home baseball game.
I mean, it's definitely not going to be a part of my weekly planning schedule on meal plans.
Yeah.
Looking forward to the burgers. Again, Tuesday, make sure you make plans to come out to Hayes, but if you're not willing to make that drive, make sure you tune into the Vype Live broadcast. I'll be bringing you the action solo, so please forgive me ahead of time.
You'll do fine.
We'll do good.
It's not like you're a rookie. 2 years as the voice of Austin Maroons baseball.
Yep.
Know what you're doing.
San Marcos Rattlers baseball.
Yeah.
Del Valley softball.
You've done this before a few times.
I've been around.
So we're in the bottom of the fifth, and we are at 4, 5, 6 in the Cedar Park order. That's Dom Naylor, Evan Daly, and Mac Galindo. Those three guys, all good hitters, are hitless in 6 trips tonight. So here it comes. Way outside.
Got another shout out, Jill Morris on Parker Green's nice rip down up the third base line. California loving it.
All right. Did they say what town in California?
You know, survey says just California, representing the whole state.
Okay.
Let us know where you're at.
That one a little bit outside, 2-0. Parker Green, we hope, will bat in this inning. He'll be the 4th hitter. I hear fans got a nickname for Naylor. D-Nails. I kind of like it. That one's outside of D-Nails.
D nails that.
That's called a strike. Typical high school strike zone widens at 3-0. 3-1 to Dom. Okay, I thought they was going to call the inside edge on that one, but gives him the leadoff walk, and so he becomes
88%er. Now, did our 88%er last inning get in?
Yes, he did. We've
Okay.
had 2 in this game, and they both scored.
Don't like the odds then. It's got to find its level at some point.
But that's 9 out of 10. We can go a ways.
That's true. I like your thinking.
Well, I think they're taking the ball from Mauricio.
He threw in and came some good stuff. Had a couple strikeouts.
Yeah, he hadn't done badly, but they got the tying run aboard and the go-ahead run fairly late in the game, bottom of the 5th, coming to the plate now with no outs.
Ty Riviera going to come in, number 22.
22, Ty Rivera.
Rivera.
Had a friend with that name, Ty. That was Ty Richardson in high school, and his nickname was One On.
My friend was Ty Dean, who played a lot of baseball here in LCP.
That's Tim Deans, right?
Yep. And then Ty went on to go serve in the Navy and actually served on the ship that they filmed Top Gun Maverick from.
That sounds fun.
Pretty cool.
Get to fly any of the F-14s? Well, there were F-18s in that movie.
No.
Get his picture in a cockpit? I got a picture of you in a cockpit from Corpus.
Hey, man, that was some great times. I was happy to show my family those pictures.
Again, we don't have any numbers on their pitcher warming up. Normally, well, for years, we had numbers on ours. We're not going to have that this year. I'm cooking up a nasty note to send the people to Game Changer. They took that option away. You can get all the stats I want on any individual player, which is nice, but they don't have an option to do that to your laptop, to feed that data into your spreadsheet. You got to look at it on one of your little bitty dumb phones and scrolling around left and right and up and down. It's out in the bright sunlight and you can't read it anyway, and it's too small. What a stupid decision for a way to do it. All right, here's Evan Daly. Ty Rivera's warm-up is complete. Looks competent. No outs. Naylor at first. His catcher, Van Meyer, having a last word with him before he steps into battle. Rizzo threw to every batter once. He struck 2 of them out, gave up 2 hits. First pitch to Evan Daly is a called strike 1.
I was looking at the scoreboard. They had it at 3-1. What am I doing?
On the ground, shortstop ranges to his right. Goes to second for 1. They'll relay to first, not nearly in time. So Daly is aboard at first with the fielder's choice. Naylor's cleaned off a second on a 6-4 scoring play. And there's 1 down. DH Matt Galindo coming to the plate. He's anxious to hit because he's a very good hitter. Had a home run in a game earlier this tournament, but he is 0 for 2 and 2 strikeouts swinging at 1-2 pitches.
Maybe you see one go over the fence. You start kind of trying to muscle it. Just go back to what you're
Could
doing.
be.
A nice smooth swing. Put something out in play.
Checks his swing, but he says he went.
I think that's a good call.
0-1 to Matt Galindo. One of our better hitters, one of the better hitters in the district last year, or the year before last. He sat out last year with an injury that occurred on the during the first game of the season. Didn't play but a couple of innings of the season last year. That one too low, 1-1. His freshman year is the best center fielder in the district, hands down. That is probably, during an early game this year, he kind of tweaked a little something in the shoulder, and they got him off the base. And so he's only been batting, and he's about ready to say his recovery's done with that and start playing center again. So 2 outs now, nobody aboard. Evan Daly's cleaned off on the pickoff play. 1-3. 1-1 count to Galindo. He's got to do it, 2 outs, nobody on now. And he sends this one high to right, but chasing it, diving
What a
for
catch.
it, and making the catch. Oh my goodness. Their outfielders have come up with some tremendous catches tonight. That one was from Justin Gonzalez, and all 3 of their tremendous outfield rundowns have ended innings for us. So very unfortunate.
We're getting close. It's at 1:49.
We can't start another inning after, I think it was 155 in
It was
Corpus, but it's
150.
different in different places.
Right. I think this will be the last inning then.
Which, that's good. We're home. We'll get to bat. Well, that one was certainly not a strikeout. Well hit by Matt Galindo. But their outfield, specifically 2 by J.L. Zayas Rosario on left, and then 1 by Justin Gonzalez, were tremendous defensive plays by the Hippos.
That's the one that was, it's being pushed by the wind.
Yep.
Outstanding catch out there and right.
And that ended up being the first 3-up, 3-down inning for Cedar Park in the game.
Austin National Financial Services helps simplify the seemingly complex nature of financial planning. We offer individualized financial planning and wealth management services and help individuals, entrepreneurs, and trusts gain clarity in planning their future and keeping their finances in check. Our teams work together to provide financial planning, investment recommendations, and portfolio management services. At Austin National Financial Services, our clients are treated like family. And you'll feel the same way when you meet our committed team of close-knit professionals who deliver the financial advisory you deserve. That's Austin National Financial Services.
And Ian Darcy's back on the mound. It'd be great to see him complete this game.
I agree.
He has thrown, coming to this inning, 71 pitches, only 22 of them balls.
Yeah.
He is really throwing well tonight. The only trouble he got in was not his doing. It was 5 errors spread across 2 innings that led to all of their runs. outside of those errors, they've not done anything. This one misses 1-0 to Jaden Salas. It's Salas, Kellen Littles, and Justin Gonzalez. They're 6, 7, 8 hitters due up in this inning. There's a called strike one. Well, the thing is, even if we lose in these tournament games, it's not terribly important we win and lose. Obviously, you want to win. There's a high chopper, 2-bouncer to Naylor at third. Look at that bazooka of an arm. That would hurt my hand. If I was Evan Daly, I'd be pouring some cold water on my hand right now.
Great throw. And again, not getting out of sorts, not feeling overwhelmed, just collected, got his feet placed correctly, and fired a rocket over there.
That rocket's one of our starting district Tuesday, Friday night pitchers, so let's get ready for that. Here's a 7-hitter, DH Kellen Littles, grounded out to second and flied out to Richardson and right. Ooh, and Bender didn't bend back in quite far enough, 1-0.
And Jill Morris in the Parker Green fan club from Pasadena area, home of the Rose Bowl, who's viewing on Parker's Fam. Parker's proud dad that never misses a game, brother Albert, and Aunt Jill, Nana, aunts, uncles, and cousins.
All right. Well, this is a single into right. That's happened a little bit. Oh, it's going to be a double. It got through the gap between right and center. And he'll stop at second as Tanner Richardson gets it in. So a one-out double to right center for Kellen Littles, who'd not had a hit in the game yet. Justin Gonzalez. Let me see how many hits that is for them. 1, 2, 3 in the third. It's our first hit outside of the third inning. Here's right fielder Justin Gonzalez. Guy who made the great catch that ended Cedar Park's last at-bat. Shows bunt. Goes inside through to the screen. Runner goes to third to throw it anyway. It's closer than I thought it was going to be.
I actually thought that might have hit him.
I thought I heard it tick. I'm just going to talk to Ben Murphy about something. Ben Huffman about something. 2 syllables has a U in the first one. You know, that was close, right?
Super close.
PH sound in the middle sounds like an F sound. Yeah, I was real close. I was real close.
You're not going to get any argument from me.
Umpires are going to converse again. Ben had something. The guy was pretty inside. Is he saying he stepped outside the batter's box towards the plate or something when that went through? I don't know. They're talking it over. I think he just said ball. So there was some question about the pitch play there. Oh, maybe the tick he was saying, because he probably heard it too, maybe he thought it was hitting his bat. Foul ball, that runner's going to go back second. That's probably what he's pushing the point. But they called it a ball. But you're right, I heard a tick, and I bet Ben did too. That's why he called it. I bet we're right. Swing and a miss.
Coming back after that little stoppage and throwing a strike, Darcy is just proving himself.
Oh, I'm liking it. Maybe he will be our middle relief guy who come in. It's kind of looking like it's going to be Dom Naylor as one starter and Alonzo as the other for Tuesday, Friday. It'd be nice to have a third guy available who could start. He's clearly has proved that tonight. But also it'd be nice to have him come in for a quality 2 or 3 innings in the middle of the game, or maybe even be the closer.
Great catch behind the plate.
3-1. Needs to get an out here, though. Don't put him on. Don't want to get to the top of the order where the better hitters usually dwell. Ball 4. He did put him on. Runners at the corners. Bottom of the order was center fielder Adam Romero.
Now batting number 15, Adam Romero.
Got a shot at a double play here, but that'll bring out Coach.
You know, and more about Darcy. That's only the second walk he's issued in the game. The third batter of the game walked, and nobody has walked since. So 71 pitches coming in this inning. So right now, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 70-11. So that's 71-11. So that's 82 pitches in the game. And I guess he's thinking, I don't want to blow an arm or something, or a shoulder, or confidence. Pitched well, and he's leaving the game.
I thought he pitched very good, especially just from what we saw out in Corpus. Looks like a completely different pitcher.
And let's see who we got coming in.
Number 30.
That's a 3-0. David Stevens. Saw him pitch in I think it was the final game we saw in Corpus, right?
Yep. We can go ahead and cut to a commercial while he warms
Okay, let's
up.
do that.
And welcome back to Timberwolf Baseball here on the Vype Live Network. Got a pitching change here as we are in the bottom of the 5th. Got 1 out and I believe 2 runners on.
Yeah, runners at the corners. Littles at third. Gonzalez at first. There's an out. We're at the bottom of the order with their center fielder, Adam Romero. Struck out swinging an 0-2 pitch. Then singled the first pitch he saw to right. Last time up. Different motion, of course, coming from a different side of the body, so all kinds of things to adjust for Hutto hitters. Hutto hittos. Hutto hippo hittos.
Yeah, the hittos.
The wind's affecting my speech.
Oh, here's your trumpet song that you love.
Yeah, I love that part of it anyway. I don't love it when they get into the vocals much. When Cedar Park comes to the plate to try to answer this 1-run deficit, hope we keep it at 1 run. We're at 7, 8, 9. That's Parker Green, Joe Garcia, Tanner Richardson.
Now batting number 15, Adam Romero.
1 out, runners the corners. Cannot let that guy at third get in and double their lead. Need to keep this a 1-run deficit. It seemed like the crowd's gotten a little bit bigger on the Cedar Park side since the game went on. Pitch. Called strike 1 on Romero. Stevens starts his first hitter out 0-1. Shows bunt now on the 0-1. Pulls the bat back, but bunts anyway towards first, and it'll roll foul. Trying to get that guy in from third. So bunting to the first base side, but it's 0-2. Bunt is probably off now at 0-2. But I've seen some coaches do it anyway. If they really trust their bunter, trust their batter to not foul it or miss it. I don't know how you miss it.
Yeah.
Getting the bat on the ball in a bunt is pretty damn easy. But putting on it the depth you want, so it doesn't go too far, it doesn't go too non-far. Runner's just going to take second because we weren't paying attention. That should be a scoring error too. Certainly a fielding mistake. That takes the double play in the infield off. Now, infielders are in on the faux grass to try to cut down the run at the plate. They understand how important it is, when our bats aren't doing much tonight, to keep this deficit to just 1. 0-2 the count. Need a strikeout here. It would really help. Instead, it's a single to right, and at least 1 run will score. They're holding the other at third.
Oh, they ran into each other on the cutoff.
And he's going to score anyway. Because the pitcher didn't cover the plate after the catcher was... It's not a scoreable error, but yet again another fielding mistake. my goodness. The deficit is 3. Again, in the 4 years we were in a 6A district with Hutto, we went 8-0 against them. But we did lose the last 2 times we played them.
It is
in a
6-3,
playoff series.
correct?
It is 6-3.
Okay.
Top of the order with Carson Fields, the shortstop. Got a single last time up. Prior to that, he was one called out for being out of the box and lived on an E6.
Got to have short-term memory after that sequence.
Foul bunt third base side, but nobody can get to it. 0-1.
Go, David, reset.
That was a good-looking pitch.
That was a really good pitch.
Yeah, 0-2. But we've been here before. The last guy got an RBI single on an 0-2 pitch. Thought we were in good shape at that moment. Well, Parker Green, Joe Garcia, Tanner Richardson will get to light up the big comeback inning here in a few minutes. I think they play in the morning tomorrow, and I'm going to come on up here. I live 0.8 miles away. Come
What
watch
time?
some baseball. I think it's 10, but I'm not sure.
Do you know against who?
No,
Bad
I don't
radio.
even-
Bad
don't
radio.
even know
I didn't
that.
ask that question.
Yeah, don't even know that. I just know they got a game in the morning.
I might come join you.
All the opponents kind of seem generic in these 6 games in 3 days tournaments. 1-2 the count now to Carson Fields. Whatever time it is.
Oh,
look
just
at
got
that. An RBI double.
by. Diving effort from Don Naylor. Almost got his mitt on it.
Now it's 7-3. Dom did put out a good effort. It was just inches past the web of his glove.
Now batting number 14, Zayas.
3 runs in the inning. Jariel Zayas Rosario. A double and cleaned off a second, an E6 and scored and grounded out to Naylor at third.
Go, defense. Go, David, here we go. Let's go. Wolves.
High.
Oh,
Whoa, high and outside for a called strike 1. Seen that before.
Got to pull the back.
Only 6 disagreements by me with balls and strike calls, though, with this guy tonight. Far better than in Corpus when it was 25 or 30 a game.
they were worn thin.
That was low and gets through. Runner will go to third. Well, I may have to modify my longtime assertion that any night at the ballpark is a good night.
I'm still saying it's still a good night. You're
I
still
still,
learning
I still enjoy coming up here and doing it.
tournament play, non-district. You're learning a lot.
And, you know, I don't mind not winning. If you play well, they play well, they end up on top. We're not playing well. What's really weird is we're pitching well.
Right.
And the hitting hadn't shown up and the defense hadn't shown up. That's the opposite problem we've had
We still got
the rest of this year.
Cuevas, not playing
Yeah,
today.
right.
Get him healthy for district.
1-1. Swing and a miss, 1-2. There are individual good things happening here and there, but all the fielding mistakes. Ugh. We've gotten plenty of runners aboard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh,
That one stays outside. 9, 10. We've had 11 guys on board. Just only got 3 of them in. This one, one hopper to the shortstop's left, scores another run. Field scores 4 runs in the inning.
Something that we had a lot of during Corpus. It was really just one inning in games that we lost.
We've mentioned that before.
And it's kind of turning into that. You take away the second or this inning.
Yep. DeRay Esparza walked and scored, dribbled and scored.
Or check that the first inning.
Flied out to left. The inning felt worst in the third because there were 3 errors, but there were 2 in the third, too. And he throws it into center field. Nice jump and catch. At second by Parker Green, because that was headed for Cooper Camacho.
I mean, you saw it when he delivered it. That ball just started sailing up with that wind, thrown into it.
Yeah, it's like it's taken off on an aircraft carrier deck into that wind. The wings out. Want to know the count to Esparza.
Just got to find a way to get out of the inning.
Far and away, the most they've sent to the plate in one inning, 7. Oh, my. All over Garcia's head to the screen on the wild pitch. Moves the runner, Zayas Rosario, from second to third. They've already scored 4 times in the inning. We entered the inning down only 1 run. We're now down 8-3. We've only got 1 at-bat left. Based on time, there'd be 2 in a regular 7-inning game. Wow, I almost hit him in the nose. He called it a strike.
At an hour and 10 minutes of play, or 2 hours, 10 minutes.
We're at 2:10, yeah, so they won't go to a 7th. Well inside on that one, 3-1. Oliver Medina is on deck. He's struck out twice and walked once. But let's not get to him. Let's get this guy.
And David just needs to take a deep breath right here. Just needs to regather.
That's a good pitch that he called the ball. I guess it was low. First walk Stevens is issued. Only the 3rd walk Cedar Park pitching is issued. Here comes Coach Huffman. Not what he asked for.
New pitcher number 1.
Oh, that's Jackson Diver.
While you update your sheet, I've got an opportunity to shout out UPAC We Plan. UPAC We Plan offers you a collaborative, engaging team of professional travel advisors who seek to handle every detail, even the ones you don't realize you need, so that you can create unforgettable memories with your family. Every travel advisor on their team has earned the designation of a signature travel expert, and they are continuously growing in their expertise and in their relationships with travel partners to provide clients with exceptional service. That's UPAC We Plan on the web at upacweplan.com or call them at 512-895-2920.
So Jackson Diver, you're watching him warm up right now. He's another left-hander. I like the fact that we've got multiple left-handers on the staff.
And shout out to Miss Diver. Hooked me up with a little welding job corp type, fair, a bunch of businesses coming together, an opportunity to meet businesses in the welding industry, which I'm going to school for.
Cool.
Going to try to go work on spaceships.
That would be really cool.
I mean, that's the end goal, but how do I get there? And that's what I've been working with my teachers in my career services advisor at school to try to put together a plan to make that a reality.
When you say you're going to go work on spaceships, I was thinking maybe you're going to be an astronaut.
No, you're going to find me on Mars. Elon's going to send me up there. I'll be leaning up against a moon rock with a little MiG machine, just going to town.
Yeah. Looking for, who was that actor they left on Mars?
Oh, my gosh. Matt Damon?
Matt Damon, yeah.
That's right. I'm going to go catch him. All
right, Oliver Medina, the first baseman. Low and in the dirt. Runner moves from first to second on the play. We've had so many cheap advances of runners.
You're good.
2-0. So you're going to go home and hit the sack? I think I am too, but I'm going to see if Sherry might want me to stop at Dairy Queen on the way home.
Get a little blizzard?
Yeah, or banana split, or one of those peanut buster parfaits. A little outside, maybe a little low.
I'm locked into a TV show, Brad.
What's that?
It's called Night Agent on Netflix.
Oh, I haven't heard of that.
Oh, you would love it. It's about spies, FBI, twists and turns, all in the first episode.
Sounds fun. There's a good pitch.
Right down the pipe.
3-1. Any notable actors in it?
No.
New guys?
Nope. So got some new guys. The lead actor, though, he does a great job. Not good with names.
3-1 coming up. Neither I could remember Matt Damon's name a minute ago. That's ball 4. Second walk in a row. Half of the walks Cedar Park pitchers have issued in this game are the last two batters. There was a point in this game in the third inning when they had walked more than half of our batters. Our pitcher was throwing great, and we're losing 4-1.
Can't make it up.
You can't figure baseball out sometimes.
And that's baseball, folks.
9th hitter of the inning, catcher Van Meyer in the 5-hole. Inside. I feel for our coaching staff in knowing they've got the nucleus of such a good team, and they have these disastrous, church fire kind of innings all the time that cost them games.
Experience helps that.
Yeah.
That's
why I hope we get these two games in tomorrow. It doesn't rain us out.
Right.
Even if we lose them both, we just need experience. 2-0. We're at 9:14 now. 2 hours and 14 minutes in. This is not another game waiting to play after us that we're delaying. They ought to not have a time limit on the last game of the day everywhere unless they play the 7 innings. 3-0.
Confidence, Jackson. Here we go.
Of course, I don't know if I want them to come up again either.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Because they got that run rule in effect 8 after 5.
Yeah.
And they could be flirting with that with one swing.
Yeah. They did that run rule against Austin High in the game right before ours. Hutto may be a pretty sharp team.
I mean, yes, but again, you take away our errors, and I don't see this game playing out the same.
No, not at all. This is a win. Without the 5 errors, we're up by a couple of runs. Maybe 3 runs.
A walk-in one.
Walks, run in. That's 4 consecutive walks. What is Ben going to do?
Got a courtesy runner over on first for catcher.
High school custom. Second at bat of the inning for the 6th hitter, third baseman Jaden Salas.
Number 5, Jaden Salas.
We don't have to go supersonic packing up tonight, Josh. This is the first thing of the Counted one time. 9 things I had to do today that I had to rush off to the next thing.
Oh, I know. That's how I felt all day.
It's a busy runaround day for me.
That's why I was saying I need 2 more hours in the day. If we can find to get 26 hours in a day, might be able to get everything done.
Let's slow the Earth's rotation a little somehow. 2 hopper to short, to second for 1. To first, but not in time. Another run scores. Runners at the corners now. Esparza scored from third on that play. Medina goes second to third. Myers cleaned off a second on the 6-4. And Salas reaches first on a fielder's choice with an RBI. Way too busy on their score sheet. Here's the DH in the 7-hole, Kellen Littles, his second at-bat of the inning. Doubled and scored an hour or so ago. What a great snap by Daly to the bag. Ends the inning finally after 11 batters came to the plate. Let's count them up for you. They scored 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 runs on 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. There are some fielding mistakes that can't be scored errors. Guys did the wrong things with the ball and where they were. And there were 2 men left aboard. Now, let's see. 1, yeah, shoot. We're in trouble. 10-3. We'll be right back.
From nail grinding to full-service grooming, A Crate Escape offers the best pet grooming services in Central Texas. Grooming a dog beautifully isn't about handling a clipper or scissors. Well, it's about trust. And their groomers take the time to build trust in their clients, and that trust allows the dog to relax on the grooming table and provides the groomer the opportunity to do the best job possible. A Crate Escape in Round Rock on the I-35 frontage road just north of US 79. Go to acrateescape.com or call 512-831-7088.
So, unless we're about to be treated to one of the greatest comebacks in Timberwolves
Last time
history,
we said that,
it almost happened.
almost happened.
And this will be it. Score's missing a run. I double-checked to be sure. It's 10-3, not 9-3.
Yeah, I've got it at 10-3.
And Cedar Park will be at 7, 8, 9 in the order. We actually were talking about this a long time ago because we thought we were about to come up. It's Parker Green, Joe Garcia, Tanner Richardson.
Parker
and
Green's
hopefully
our
about
offensive MVP.
hopefully about 15 more to make the comeback.
Hope the Green fan club is still tuned in.
He is 2 for 2 tonight. 2 runs scored, single and a double. Got an RBI, 2 stolen bases.
that one
This
drop.
in the air to right. Will it drop?
It does!
What do you know? They finally don't make a wonderful catch. He's going to try for third. You got to take those chances when you're behind by so much. Didn't even really need to slide, and it was kind of weird on that one knee, but he seems to be moving okay. So Parker Green leads off with a triple.
Wow. Hope you saw that from Pasadena.
Yeah. First pitch again. I love aggressive hitting. All right, here we go with 8-hitter, catcher Joe Garcia. First pitch low. 1-0 to Joe. Walk, stole a base, and scored. Grounded to third base.
I'll just never stop hearing my father telling me, never, ever, ever give up. Jimmy Valvano was a big teaching point in my household growing up.
Here's a called strike 1. That's also, what's his name, part of Tim Allen's mantra on Star Quest or whatever that was.
Oh, really?
He's talking about the
Rip.
ship. Grounder to third, run will score, throw to first for the out. 1 down. 10-4.
Now batting number 13, Tanner Richardson.
This is a good bat to have in the box right now.
Tanner Richardson. Been on base both times. Walk, stranded second. Singled. Stranded second. Been to second twice. Only 1 out to work with.
Whoa.
Wow, that was a call. I have to disagree with that one. 7 now.
I got to say he's been inconsistently consistent both ways.
He's been better than most high school
A lot
umpires
better.
will be treated to.
That was a good pitch.
That was actually a better pitch.
That looked good from here.
Yeah, 1-1 is the count. He just got the 2 calls wrong. The ball was a strike, and the strike was a ball. But he's got the right count. That's got to mean something.
Yeah.
That one's way low. Did he call it a strike? No. 2-1. Tanner Richardson. I'm coming up with some very timely hits last year, right when we needed him. This would fall in line with that if he was able to get one going. 3-1 the count. Way outside, ball 4. Tanner Richardson is on for the 3rd time tonight. Let's not strand him at second this time. Top of the order, Cooper Camacho. Center fielder, hitless in 3 trips. Flied out to center, flied out to right, walked and was balked to third and balked home. They're going to have a conference about this. They're saying, let's not make this the greatest collapse in Hutto baseball history.
That's right.
Brandon Washburn on deck. Owen Mansfield probably in the hole. Camacho up the third base side talking to Coach Ben Huffman. I wanted to say Ben Murphy again and stop myself and change gears. And you know why I said Ben Murphy was an actor in TV shows when I was like in high school. In a couple of different TV shows, so that name sticks in my mind. Camacho. Steps in, here's the first pitch to Coop. Throw over to first, nothing doing. It's only their second throw over. The first one caught somebody.
That one inside for ball 1.
1-0 to Cooper Camacho. Cooper Camacho. Cooper Camacho. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Not watching the ball. The bat hit the ball. You can see the back of his head when the bat was over the plate in the hitting zone. That means he's looking to the field. We need to see, in his case, as a left-handed hitter, we need to see the left side of his head when the bat is over the plate, touching the ball. That's a pretty good pitch. I call it 2-1. I had a drill I'll tell you about someday, Josh, with my hitters when I was coaching. I didn't have people swing and miss. They may not have gotten hits. And, they could have hit it at the grounder at second, but they weren't swinging and missing.
That one chopped foul.
2-2. A little bit of chin scratcher.
Make sure you're paying attention.
Yeah. Full count now to Camacho with 1 out. 1 run is in. Richardson is at first. He's got good speed. All right, especially from second, he's got good speed. Camacho worked the full count walk. Here comes Brandon Washburn, Kansas folks. Batting second, playing left field tonight. Sacrifice bunt to move a guy around who later scored. Then he walked, stole a base, and scored. Struck out swinging at a 2-2 pitch. His previous 3 trips.
Brett Remsburg, hope you're still locked in.
Again, this one's on the ground. Second base is going to really charge and scoop it with the glove. Nice play at second. Other runners advance, but we can't change outs for advancement. No outs to work with now. So Richardson ends up at third. Camacho at second. Washburn out on the unusual 4-3. I didn't know if that second base was even going to get to that where it was hit.
This
Three-hitter.
This is when the comeback started in that Stevens game.
That's true. It was 2 outs. All of it was done, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Good point. Here's a shortstop, Mansfield, the dam. On the ground, first
Gets
baseman
through.
can't get it. 2 runs will score. You said a timely remark there. 2 RBI, single to right for the Dam. So Tanner Richardson scores from third, Cooper Camacho from second. 3 runs are in. It's 10-6.
And another mound visit. We might as well just play 7.
You know, now that we're getting closer, it's pretty important that scoreboard is right. So turn me down for a minute and talk. I'm going to talk to Brian and see what he's got.
Well, I can't ad-lib as good as Brad Cohn does, so I'm going to do what I do best. I'm a reader kind of guy. DBAT Cedar Park is DBAT baseball and softball academies are a cut above the rest. They are all about baseball, softball training, and more. Their indoor 32,000 square feet climate-controlled facility lets you work out regardless of the weather. There are 5 pitching machines, 15 rentable cages, and each of their professional instructors can cater to all skill levels and all ages as young as 5. At DBAT Cedar Park, they have a passion for baseball and softball. Go check them out at dbatcedarpark.com or visit them at 12617 Ridgeline Boulevard or call 512-540-3228.
Know when to fold 'em.
Know when to walk away.
Know when to score runs.
There we go. I like your version.
And that would be now.
And so, scoreboard.
Scoreboard is incorrect. It says 9-6. It should be 10-6.
Okay.
You and I both had 10. Our guy running Game Changer, Brian Richardson, he has 10. So I called that up to the press box, but they haven't made a change in it yet. It only was going to make a difference now that we started scoring runs getting closer.
They missed a run in the top of the 6th.
Yeah, it was last inning that they missed it.
It was on the play on the throw that went behind the catcher and pitcher, and then pitcher couldn't cover that run coming across.
Oh, is that the one they missed?
Yeah.
I didn't even know which one they missed.
I saw it.
Only that at the end I had 6 marked down in that inning, and they only gave 5. And so does Brian in Game Changer. Sort of like pitch counts. 3 of us keep pitch counts up in the Concordia box for Concordia games. And whenever we're checking out what pitches is it, whoever's got the highest number is always right. Because marking down a pitch that never happened is never done. That's not a mistake you're going to make. Mistake you're going to make.
I hope they
is missing marking one down that really did happen. So whoever has the highest number is always right.
Go D-Nails!
D-Nails, there it is. Dom Naylor to the plate. 2 outs. Nope. Stay there. It's the old Miami play. The old Wichita State play.
Hey, that was a good coaching by Jaime right there.
If you don't see the ball, don't do nothing.
A little tomfoolery going on out there.
First time I ever saw that was Wichita State against Texas at Omaha in the 90s. Wichita State pulled it on Texas and got the guy.
You have this new pitcher, number 6.
No, I do not. Jaden Salas. Swing and a miss. 1-1 the count to Dom Naylor. Inside edge, good pitch. 1-2, they're now a strike away from a win here. One, two. Almost hits him. Wow. Hutto fans wanted it, and it almost hit him. 2-2. That was well inside. In fact, if Dom hadn't turned, would have hit him in the left kidney. From the stretch. Salas. Big kick. High pitch. Inside as well. Full count now to Dom. Here's something I don't know that I've ever seen. Dom Naylor, all 4 at-bats today, has faced a full count. On the other 3, he walked.
Wow.
Now that I said that, he'll strike out and the game's over. I know how that works.
That's baseball.
Knock on wood. Runner goes. He struck out. And the ball game's over. Guess I shouldn't have said nothing.
That's how it works.
Give us another commercial or maybe 2, then we'll come back and wrap it up. Okay, Cedar Park has played 4 now in the LISD tournament. They have won the opener and lost the next 3. This one tonight to Hutto by a 10-6 score. It was 2 in the first, none in the second, 2 in the third, none in the fourth and fifth for Hutto, then 6 in the sixth. They didn't bat in the seventh. They sent 11 to the plate in the sixth. There were 5 scorable fielding errors for Cedar Park. 2 other times they made a fielding mistake that can't be scored an error. It's just a person doing the wrong thing with the ball or their positioning. So by the way I scored errors when I was a coach, I would have scored 7 errors for my team this night. And there's no way you can win doing that. We did get a lot of base runners on, but I got 6 of them across the plate. In a normal game with better pitching overall, that's okay. But on the other hand, Ian Darcy did so well tonight.
I really liked what I saw out of Ian Darcy.
I did too.
I mean, pitched a really clean game. You take out those errors, and the scoreboard doesn't show what it really is. So I think Darcy showed tremendous improvement just from last week until this week, and that's what we needed. Just the little errors that we had out in the field, and I mean, communication, we got to keep lifting each other up when things like that happen. It's hard to do with so many competitors on the field at a time, but you just got to regroup and come back ready to go with weather permitting, able to get 2 games in.
Well, the 2 innings where the 5 errors were made, outside of those 2 innings, Ian Darcy only faced 2 batters over the minimum the rest of the game, the time he was in there.
Yeah.
So he really did get it done. His defense let him down, and that's not something you say very often in this program, but we got to say it tonight.
Well, I do want to thank all the fans out there. We had shout-outs out from Pasadena, California.
Yeah.
Also over in Kansas for the Washburn Fan Club. We want those pouring in throughout the rest of the season, so make sure you email me, send me a tweet, and make sure, again, Tuesday night we'll be out down south at Hayes. 7 o'clock pitch.
And so the Cedar Park Timberwolves fall to the Hutto Hippos tonight, 10-6. Cedar Park goes to 6-9. Hutto is 4-8. Remember our sponsors: Prosperity Roofing, Austin, National Financial Services, A Crate Escape, Luxury Pet Resort, Unforgettable Vacations, U-Pack We Plan, DBAT Cedar Park, Prestige Animal Wellness, Crystal Falls Emergency Animal Hospital, and Taco Palenque. Next up, the Timberwolves will play Corpus Christi Carroll right here at 10 a.m. tomorrow. I knew that somewhere. I wrote it down so I wouldn't have to remember it. And next week, District 25 5A play begins, and Josh will bring the district opener to you by himself on the road at Hayes. I can't make it Tuesday night for that opener against the Hawks. Josh will bring you all the action if you can't make it down to the ballpark. Single camera still went on the road. Special thanks to the whole Vype staff, Operations Director Merle Bertrand, who helped us out here tonight get this new technology working, to our QA for this game, Les Clary, and our Technical Support Officer, Suna of the Vencats. All right, it's Brad Cohn signing off for the Vype Network. Josh will be with you Tuesday night. I'll be back Friday.
Hunt 'em.